Just started. Literally just started. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close the door. Ah! Oh. Oh my god. Bruv. Are you bruving me? Dude, he fucking did. I was like, well, nah, it's okay. No, I mean, I never like expect people to join. Like, I know you guys. I always say this. Like, you guys have lives. I get it. You're not always gonna. Yeah, you guys have shit to do. I get it. I mean, like, it's the same for me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to stream every time I'm supposed to. It's just life. I'm not gonna watch every. Even like with my favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, I don't watch every single one of their videos. It's chill. We're good. I try to, but you know, I miss one. Wait, anytime what? Bro, I never get the noties. What is good? You're never live, by the way. Yo, Tennis Clips, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. You're a legend. Yo, for sure. We are live, by the way. And get on when you are ready. Alrighty, boys. Hola, hello, hello. What's up, Jonathan, in the chat and in IRL Discord chat? Discord chat. Discord. Do you? Fuck. Do I have to update? Bruv. Oh, I should be fine. Mine might actually. What? New content release? We get to watch SpongeBob? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. We get to watch. We get to watch SpongeBob's house. Yo, that's sick, actually. Check out bonus jobs. Special pack. Okay. Sounds good. Nelly, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Oh Lord! I got a couple people in chat, and I also have Jonathan and Kat here, obviously. Would you guys care to see a more like a tech? I don't know why I said that twice. More like a tech leaning live stream, or should I just do it more personal and leave the tech stuff on my other channel? What do you guys think? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But like on the other channel, or what do you mean? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm doing that regardless, but I mean to like, cause to do it like next week. I mean, like a stream about it. Okay. Be safe, buddy. Okay. Oh my god, I just realized you guys can't hear them. I promise I'm talking to people. I just realized that my desktop has been muted because I was filming something for a different video. How you guys doing? I'm good either. Probably just popping in for a few minutes. It's all good, Tennis. You stay as long as you would like. You need to dip out? Dip out. You want to stay? I would love to have you. But I appreciate it nonetheless for you being here. Part of the stream. Much love to you. Thank you. Listen, chat. We're going to be playing Powerwash Simulator. We're gonna be chatting it up.
Sorry, I had to get a Crunch Klondike bar.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna check the levels real quick on how everything's doing. Bum 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 bum. What the hell is this? There it is. Bum 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 bum. No, you're good. You're good. And nonetheless, for you being here, part of the stream, much love to you. Thank you. Listen, chat. We're going to be
Hey,
Ramen.
Ramen.
Powerwash Simulator. We're gonna be chatting
How's
it
it
up.
going?
Sorry, I had to get a Crunch
Going good.
Klondike
How
bar.
are you guys?
No, you're good. Oh my god, is that
Alright.
ramen?
Tis I.
What the fuck? Hello, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
It's good. Good to hear your guys' voices.
Good to hear your voice. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
yo.
Quite tired. Wait, what?
Hey,
Alright,
yo.
I'm gonna put ramen up a little bit.
Wait, what? What just happened?
What happened?
What?
Sorry, I put my gain up. Let's do it, boys.
Yeah, boy.
Ramen up and 0 down.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's a SpongeBob
There's an
map.
up. 1.0.
Yeah, it's like special
It
content.
cost $8.
Ah,
It
hell.
costs $8.
What is this? Democracy.
It's really early, but I feel pretty tired. No, you're good. You're good. Honestly, it's that vibe. I feel
I'm
like this
alive, too.
this week it's like the tired week. So I definitely get it. If you need to dip out early, I get it, bro. We're gonna be chatting it up. We're gonna be chatting it up on stream, obviously, but pop in, pop out. It's all good regardless. So wait, how do I invite you guys?
Oh, you're gonna host, Damien?
Oh, however, actually, I feel like you have faster internet, right?
Yes, but up to you if you want to host or not. And what map?
Oh yeah, I think you
map
go
we
to the
haven't done.
careers and then
Hmm.
Do I go career?
yeah, careers, then you can do free play, bonus jobs.
Bonus jobs, Gnome, free play. What's free play? Do we know what that is?
Well, do you want to stream, Damien, or do you want to host, or do you want me to host?
No, you can host. What?
All right, which one are we gonna do? Excavator, paintball arena, villa, mini golf course, locomotive. We've already done the locomotive. Gnome fountain or Mars runner.
Golf course sounds nice.
Didn't we already do golf course?
I don't know.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I feel.
Oh,
like
we did. We did.
Yeah, I want to do the gnome one, Loki.
Okay.
The gnomes, you know. Yeah, baby.
Are you live, Zero?
Yes, sir. Is anybody? Are you live?
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
That's cool.
So that my channel is not completely dead, you know.
Bro, it's not.
Alright,
Why would you
Gonna watch
say
both
that?
streams.
It's not dead.
Yeah,
Bro, Jonathan is on it.
Yeah, I've come to terms with it. Appreciate it, Jonathan.
Of course.
Wait, what did he do?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, damn. Like that?
He's just being a good friend.
I'm just getting shut out like that?
He's here. He's here with us. That's what he's doing. He's playing with
Yeah.
us.
True, babe.
Because he's a real one. Hey guys, so I don't know about any of y'all, but I went ahead and pre-ordered Spider-Man 2.
Oh, did
Just
you?
the
Really?
game. Just the game. Just the game. But yeah, a couple of days, or was it last week?
Yeah,
I
fuck
just
you,
put $5 down.
What'd you say?
I said, fuck you, Jonathan.
What'd I do?
You know
What
you
do you
did.
do?
You know exactly what you did.
Wait, are we
Hey.
able to join?
Wait, do I just join a game? Friends gameplay. Cross-platform? Wait, are we doing cross-platform? Is everybody on PC?
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I think ours on PC.
Why is my graphics so low?
I didn't even know cross-platform was a thing. I'm not even kidding. On this game.
Hold on, give me a second. I gotta optimize my graphics. They're really low.
I don't think it was for a while.
High quality graphics.
Dude, my shit is on ultra
What?
duty.
Why is it so laggy? What? I
Ooh,
did
running
something
this
to my game.
Oh my god, maximum. Jeez.
You're a dog.
I know. I apologize.
I thought that was Damien's dogs for a second.
That was not my dogs.
He for real let the dogs out.
What the hell is that? You know that meme where like they have like who let the dogs out and they like spread their toes and they're like no, just me.
No.
Never mind.
I've never.
Wow,
I think
never
it's just
mind.
you, Damien.
Well, now I just feel like a fool.
What's that? What's that?
Bro
saying?
lost me at rah.
Rah, rah, rah. Famous last words.
I have a tree house that I need help on.
Wait, what?
I have a tree
Oh,
house.
on Powerwash?
Like, yeah, on Powerwash.
I was about to say like physically.
Yeah, definitely physically. I have a tree house on top of my actual house in IRL. No Powerwash. If you guys want to join that one, or I don't know what's going
Alright.
on with Cat. Okay.
Well, I
I'll
got it
start-
open, but I'll just join you.
Okay, starting
Power.
it up now.
How do
Oh,
I
the
join?
treehouse one is fun.
I always feel like a boomer when I don't know how to fucking join anybody's game.
It should be an
How are
open
you
game. I'm loading in
chronically
right
online
now.
and a boomer at the same time?
How am I what?
Chronically online and a boomer at the same
Dude,
time.
dead ass. What the fuck?
He's got mad skill. That's why
I'm just big brain like that.
he was born Mega Mind.
Yo, Megamind, low key, goated movie. Deserves more
Does it
respect.
does it deserve a sequel? Can it?
No, it cannot be a sequel.
Can it?
Impossible.
Impossible.
It's too perfect.
True. You guys
think-
can join.
You think
It's
some?
like when the sequel ruins the first movie.
You think some of them are just like? Yeah, I was about to say. You think some movies are just so good you got to leave them untouched?
Well, the only sequels that are good are either like a continuous story like Star Wars, or where it ends off with like the same beginning. So like if there's a cop, he does the thing, then he goes back to being a cop. That can be a sequel. Or if someone's the first part of the movie and the second half. If you just have a standalone movie, you can't do that.
Crystal
Possible.
Water.
It says it's full.
Crystal
No,
Water.
Do you put enough players on it?
Maybe I can invite him. It's called
Downloading Dirt. What the fuck? What?
Do you have co-op on?
Yeah, it's co-op on friends only.
Yeah.
I have you as a
Wait.
friend on Steam.
Are you on it already, Damien?
I'm
Maybe
getting on now.
maybe try to do a room code.
I'm
Wait,
trying to figure out how to
shit.
do this.
Should I cancel?
Menu.
I'm keeping it. No, unable to connect the host.
Sorry, I
Um,
switched it right when that happened.
Big
Okay,
sad. No, it's
Try
okay.
again.
Wait, just join again?
Yeah, just try joining. It should be on. Here, let me invite Jonathan. Okay.
Crystal Water says
should've-
best sequel is Shrek 2. True.
That
Oh, yeah,
is
that
pretty
is.
true.
Yo, is there
That's
any
everyone's favorite.
other than that? What's like the best second movie to something? In your guys'
Ooh.
opinion?
Same error.
Wait, what?
It
Oh,
still gave me the error.
Same era. I thought that was a movie.
No.
I was like, what? The fuck is that? You try closing your game and opening it again. It might be because you just did the update. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. Let me see
I
something.
don't know if that's how it works. What about you, Kat? What are you thinking?
Well, mine's not even popping up. Maybe try the room code.
Yeah, I guess cross-platform room code. I don't know how to do that though. Or maybe can I host? I don't know if I can.
If you want to host, you can host.
Oh, but he needs the help with it. No.
I might have to stop playing this second game because how laggy it is.
Wait, what?
Powerwash is kind of slow for some reason. So I might
Small
turn my
game.
graphics down.
Sounds good. Sounds
So
good.
best second movie or just best sequel?
Best sequel, like second movie.
Rush Hour 2, hands down.
Is that really a good one? Or are you memeing?
I'm not memeing Rush Hour 2. Have you seen Rush Hour?
I've never seen Rush
Sharknado
Hour.
2.
You've never seen Rush
Sharknado
Hour.
2.
Never seen the Rush Hour
It's
movies.
literally
No.
never a better movie.
Rush Hour. Sharknado 2 is actually based.
with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
Oh, no. I've never
Is
seen
it the
it.
one with the baby?
What? The baby?
Baby. Like, you know, the baby. A baby.
Oh, a baby. I thought you meant the baby.
Try joining again.
I was like, what?
All right.
Try joining.
All right. I restarted my game. Let's see if this works.
Why does it say 87 4.50? Is that your credit? What the fuck? The game you are
Oh.
trying to join is full.
Oh, John can join. I see his name.
Oh wait, I joined.
Yeah, mine's
It's
full.
downloading dirt.
Wait, it seems like it only occupies 2 people, right?
Oh wait, for when you chose career, did you choose job or free play?
Oh, I think I chose career mode.
And did you pick? Are you sure you have it on the right amount of players? You didn't like lower it or anything.
Shit,
No,
yeah,
but if it's career mode, I think it's only 2 people.
yeah. Let me. Yeah, I see free play one. No, but oh yeah, career's only 1 and 2. Okay, free play. We're gonna do. Can we do the treehouse? No. What did we do? Fire station, guys.
I don't think we've done that. Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
All right, now you guys can try.
Why does it say 874? I think that's just like money accrued for the game, right? I can withdraw that for realsies. That's what that
Let me
means.
see.
Okay, you guys can come in.
Oh yeah, that's how much you can spend on upgrades.
In real life. That's how I'm paying for the iPhone 15 Pro.
Oh, did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like it?
Oh, well, I pre-ordered it. It's coming out on the 22nd. So I'm going to go pick it up then.
Oh, nice.
So
I saw the features. Looks pretty cool. Are you gonna get the watch too?
like the Apple Watch? No, not well, because I already have a watch, but I'm not gonna get like the. They've done such like little to it. Honestly, when I watched it, I was like, why did you guys release this? What the fuck?
I don't know. That double tap feature is pretty cool.
It's cool, and to be honest, it's really not gimmicky either. It's like actually pretty useful, but like they've done pretty incremental. It's like
Wait,
so
wait.
small that it really
You need to
doesn't.
see this first.
That's Apple for you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Damien, Zero, come over here.
What?
Just.
Where you at? Boo, Apple. It's so fucking dumb. Y'all just haters.
That was on me, and I'll take credit for it.
Y'all just hella haters. Why, Ramen, are you thinking about picking one up?
No, I just got the 14.
Oh, nice. Yeah, to be honest, like, it is really cool. The titanium is really exciting. Material change. I've just been saving up the last couple of weeks, not buying shit. And, you know, I was like, because I could trade it in for the 14 Pro I have. I'm like, why not? And then I got my girlfriend to possibly think about it. Well, honestly, she told me, she was like, I'm thinking about it. And I was like, what the fuck? She never wants to buy stuff like that. So I was super surprised.
Should just become a spokesperson for Apple.
Literally. I feel like a
Just get
pawn.
sponsored by them.
Just do it. I can see you doing it.
That'd be cool. Apple doesn't like sponsor anybody though. That'd be crazy to get like a deal with them. That'd be nuts.
That would be insane.
I'd be like, what is happening? What the fuck is my life right now?
You'd have the dinners on me money.
Fuck no. I'd still be like, y'all motherfuckers gotta pay. What?
See how it is.
I'd be like, nah, Samsung gotta pay that crazy money. Apple doesn't pay shit. Yo, just got back from b-ball practice. How was it? Motion?
Motion plays. Sports?
Whoa. What did you think? He was a basement dweller like us?
He's really in motion.
He really is in motion.
Shout out to Motion.
Yo, motion, doing big things, big things. These animations go really good, really crazy.
These animations are gonna change the world. I
Motion, future director and basketball player.
Future, the first director / NBA star. That's
know.
motion for you.
He's just built it.
He's just built different. Might upload new animation tomorrow or Sunday. Let's go. Might. You spelled might wrong on the correction. And on the second correction. Listen,
He's
it's
just
okay.
trolling.
I don't know if he is, to be honest.
Testing your knowledge.
Testing my knowledge. Bro, there's like hard stains on here. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's so satisfying though.
They
Remember the
won't let
other
me
one, though?
join.
What happened, Cat?
It won't let you join.
No.
Wait, what? You're not in
Says-
here?
No, it
said you
says
were in
connection timed. It said connection timed out.
Oh damn.
It's
We
weird.
gotta dip out.
No, I think maybe
I'll
we
just
started
rejoin.
EMC.
No, I'll just rejoin. I'm probably
It's weird,
just
though.
taking too much stress on my internet. Or my hard drive.
How many tabs you got open, my guy?
Not tabs.
Whoa,
Games.
what?
I've got 3 games open.
My God, his computer could run 3 games.
That's really testing out the limits of his white or network.
Online games.
They're not light games, not like Ministry.
Turn those games off, bruh.
Hi, chat.
Did you say hi, chat?
Hey,
I-
chat,
Look at
hi,
you
chat.
acknowledging chat.
I wrote it on the wall. The real chatters know.
I used to be a real chatter.
You used to be, and then you got like a job and shit.
I
was
was have
messed
a
up.
job.
That was messed
That
up,
was
bro.
you who didn't have a job.
Used to be a basement dweller, just like everybody else in this Discord.
I think ever since I met you, I've had a job actually.
We've literally worked at the same place for as long as we've known each
Exactly.
other.
Exactly.
Actually, I've had a job.
Way
Wait,
before.
I didn't have a job more often than you did.
Exactly.
So truly, I am the true basement dweller.
I even accompanied you on your other job.
True, my other job that wasn't a job. I
It's a
was a prostitute, guys. That's what we're alluding to.
What?
No, just like,
Hey, yo.
listen.
Anytime I enter one of my friend's cars, I'm like, that's gonna be $25 an hour.
Literally. I was so broke at one point. I was like, Jonathan, listen, this gas money. I'm not even lying. I'm not even trolling.
Gas money go crazy.
Listen,
I was like, Jonathan, listen, I know you're here and we're like chilling and I'm doing like my job here. That's not really a job, but like, can you buy me food?
no, you didn't have to ask. I already knew.
I was literally like,
Oh.
Jonathan, listen,
It's-
buddy.
Is this, guys, is this a Naruto sign right here?
I thought you were about to
Wait,
ask
where?
chat if it's real.
Right here. Looks
Yo,
like a Naruto sign. Look at the blue symbol.
What's up, Save? Oh, it is. Wait,
Oh,
that's kind of cool.
Right there.
What's up, Save?
Yes.
Karmatic, how you doing, buddy?
The devs are Naruto fans.
New,
Hey,
new
has
brand.
anyone watched One Piece?
Yo,
Live action?
Oh, I started watching it. I like it.
do you?
Yeah, I like it too. I
For
never
live
watched the
action?
anime.
You
I
never
never
watched?
the first. No, I just started watching the first episode like literally today, just for fun.
Wait, no. You've watched animated before though, right? Just not.
No, I
this-
never watched the anime. The live action is my first introduction to the whole thing. Like I knew
Oh
about
no,
it.
same
obviously.
here. Yeah. But one of my friends was telling me like I should watch. I was like, "Are you sure? I've always heard like live actions are shit." He's like, "No, this is different."
This
Oh,
is
It
different.
looks not good.
Yeah, he does
I
look
actually like it.
weird. I don't know if I like him as
Who-
like a pick.
oh, yeah.
The actor who
Oh.
did it, who does it.
Just because he's Mexican, huh?
Oh,
I just,
damn it, how you race?
huh? Yeah, I am
LinkedIn's
racist.
racist.
I won't hide it. Saint Ted Lasso is overrated. Has to be the most what? Abysmal take I've ever heard.
What happened? Saying to us that
Yo, have you guys seen Ted Lasso? Anybody here?
What is that?
no.
Actually, you know who I think would agree with everybody in chat right now, or at least the people who think Ted Lasso is kind of overrated, is Crystal Waters.
Who's Ted Lasso?
What?
What is Ted Lasso?
Ted Lasso is a show on Apple. What is it called? Apple Plus, Apple TV, Apple TV.
This
It is actually a good show. I like it. I think it's a really good show.
Taishi, I can't power wash if you're moving my hand.
But so wait, what do you give the One Piece anime? Not the anime, the live action. What do you give it?
I don't know. So far, it's like a 6, 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say 7 out of 10.
Wait, Ramen, you've seen the live action?
I'm currently watching it. I'm like an episode.
What episode
2.
are you?
Like 3. I think on 3 now.
I think I'm either on 3 or 4. I forgot.
I'm trying to take my time.
Is it like?
As far as live actions go, I think it's one of the better ones though.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna watch Avatar, the Last Airbender live action?
After watching the live action One Piece, I have high hopes now for the Avatar show.
Oh no, not high hopes.
I wouldn't have high hopes.
I was gonna say I
I
wouldn't
feel like
either.
with every
I think it's gonna be good,
Mm.
but
Oh,
it
no.
doesn't have the original creator, so I'm a little skeptical.
No. What about you, Kat? What are you hyped about? What's coming out?
What am I hyped about? Really nothing.
That's Cat's response.
Wait, what happened? Ted Lasso? No, saying tortillas are overrated is even more abysmal. They are low key, high key.
Oh,
I will say.
There is one thing.
What?
Wait, let's hear
You're
what
not saying
let's
what I
hear what
think you're
Kat
saying.
let's hear what Kat has to say first, and then we'll get into my abysmally base take that you guys are.
Dune Part 2 is coming out in 2024, so that'll be pretty soon.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, Dune with what's his name? And Zendaya, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like the? I heard the first one. Like, I heard so many different things about the first
It
one.
was really good. I read the book and it matched really well. The original movie was like a fever dream.
Okay, well, that's good.
This one's a lot more pretty.
Okay.
You haven't watched it yet, Damien?
I haven't watched it. No, I heard a lot of like kind of
Donald,
mixed
is it?
thing. Yeah.
It's good.
Dude, look how clean this wall is now. Okay, I'll have to watch it.
These walls get so dirty.
Yeah, I can't join.
What?
Oh no. And Jonathan left.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rejoin. My game about to stop doing something. I should be able to rejoin though, but that's weird.
Wait,
Well,
what?
I thought it was because I was running 8 games, but I quit all of them and I still can't join.
Wait, can we back out then, and then we'll be able to have both of you join again?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe if you remake it, I think you can save progress.
Wait, can you?
All right, so
I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
can.
How do I leave? Quit? Oh, I already left.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I fucking dropped the whole game.
Okay, wait. Dude, needs a
Tortillas are
whole specialty.
amazing. Damien doesn't
You
know
need-
how to flip a
Please tell me
tortilla.
Crystal's lying.
Yo,
Please tell me
listen,
she's lying.
listen. As human beings, we are not designed. Listen to me. We are not designed to go to hot objects and pick shit up off of them. It's
I
not
do.
in my. It's not in my genetic code. It's not in my brain to be able to just
You're
pick.
you're Hispanic, right?
I plead the fifth.
It's in your genetic code.
No, bro, I don't know. I just can't. Like, I can for the most part. I do. I flip tortillas normally, get it off the comal, and I flip that shit. It's just It's just sometimes I just don't want to put my hand on a hot object, so I get a fork and I flip it. Listen, don't judge me, okay? Dudes
Okay,
need
but
a
why are
whole.
tortillas overrated?
Tortillas are
Oh.
overrated. Oh,
Why?
I don't think I've never heard that much about tortillas, but they are pretty good.
Tacos, burritos, chips,
For me, they're a good
nachos.
quick snap. I just put cheese on it, put it in the microwave, and I'm finished.
Oh,
Exactly.
that's a
Enchiladas,
tortilla.
quesadillas.
That's a tortilla. No, wait. Because you're getting the whole genre, and what I mean is when you're eating rice, beans. What did I say? I said the most basic Mexican fucking food ever. When you're eating like regular just shit, and you have tortillas in the middle, and you're grabbing the tortillas as you're eating, you're scooping them up with the beans, with the rice, or with the whatever
And the
you
chili,
happen to be,
the
and the
aguacate.
chili, aguacate, cacahuates, whatever the fuck you're eating it with. I think that's overrated. I don't eat shit
And
like
you don't have
that.
to choose a fork and just use the tortilla. Just perfection right there.
I just don't like Mexican food.
You don't like Mexican food?
No, I despise it.
Hey, Better than-
Wait,
better than Damien.
despised it. Oh shit, that's a little.
Damien just doesn't like Mexican people.
True.
Whoa, Darian.
Absolutely based.
Hey,
No,
David.
I don't mind Mexican food, but I ate it a lot growing up because my grandma's obviously Mexican, so she made that shit so often that I at this point I'm like, all right, bro, I get it, we get it. Wait, am I the only one
Get
in
it.
here?
You can't go
Yeah.
around the California.
I'm the
burrito.
only one in. Wait, what the fuck? No,
Well,
I-
for me, I
for lunch
don't
today.
care about the spice. I mean, I eat atomic chicken wings, so I don't care about the spice. It's just I don't like it. It doesn't taste good to me.
I'm starting to join the game.
Also, it's not real Mexican food because it's a lot spicier in America than it is in Mexico, and you'd be surprised.
is it?
In Mexico, it's well seasoned. Up here, they make it spicy because it's like a challenge.
I don't like
Depends where you
spicy
live
food.
too, though.
I don't like spicy food for spicy food. Despise
I can't
spicy
s-
food, I'm out. All
I can't
Hispanic food
stand
is
food that's just spicy to be spicy and doesn't have flavor.
Mhm.
But if you go to like, okay, so I'm pretty sure Ramen, me and Damien live on the West Coast,
good.
right?
Yes.
I'm safe to. Well, I know you do. But
Say Ramen's address, bro. No, just, we don't. We actually don't need.
No,
no,
Five,
no,
six,
no, no.
two.
But I,
This is
but I
IP.
feel like we have
You
access
got
to
his
more
IP.
authentic. We have access to more authentic Mexican food that isn't just supposed to be spicy. Because when I lived out on the East Coast, I didn't really have access to good Mexican food.
To be fair, wait. I went to like Mexico. I went to like I don't know if you'd count Cancun as
Cancun?
Mexico.
Is it in Mexico?
It is in Mexico.
I would count Texas as Mexico.
Texas is not Mexico. Texas is give my guns, give my gun rights.
I mean, it was a part of Mexico.
At one point,
Yeah,
California was too.
for a very long time, and then New Mexico, Nevada. Nah, not Nevada.
did you say bought it?
No,
The longest
Nevada.
time.
Who's the man talking about food from Mexico? Where is Mexico? Has he gone? Oof, Cat getting the call out.
Oh, I've gone Texas and below into Mexico, and it's different. I've also heard a lot of things about it. I've
Well-
tasted real Mexican food and just spicy things, and they're
No,
much.
real Mexican food definitely has like a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
I think
I'll
the main
agree.
reason why I don't really like Mexican food is a very key component is peppers, and I'm not a big fan of peppers.
I mean,
It's just
that's
a-
fair.
I think for sure though, Mexican food is still like they still do use a lot of like chiles and different spice and stuff. Like, you know?
Yeah, but it's usually not really as spicy as some places try to make it out to be.
Well, I definitely think like some places play it up, but spice is definitely a big component still.
Yeah, but then again, you found jalapeno spicy.
No, I don't, bro. Jalapenos actually are whack.
So
I figured
then
this
why
out.
could you and the other two not handle it
Wait, who?
at a
Yeah.
certain amusement park?
That's right. Now you're stuttering.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
At a
I
certain
don't- I actually
amusement
don't-
park that we
I don't-
went to.
I don't remember actually. What amusement park
Yeah.
did we go to? Are
Says
you talking about Cloud?
you, him, and his girlfriend.
Oh,
with
wait,
the
can
jalapenos
I-
and nachos.
Does he want to be on stream? I don't know. Should I have not said his name?
No, I don't think he minds. I'm
Okay.
sure there's plenty of clouds out there.
In the
Well,
sky,
I'm sure.
buddy. In the sky. Bro, the milk in Mexico is so bomb. Whoa, chill.
You like the milk?
Milkman.
The milk in Mexico?
What the hell is the milk in
Wait, do you-
Mexico?
Ramen, do you mean to have a BRB screen?
Oh shit.
Wait, he's been on BRB for that long? That's crazy.
I'm so sorry.
He's been watching the whole time. That's crazy. Wait, Kat, are you okay?
Yeah.
Wait, did you leave and then come back?
Wait,
Yeah.
where's Jonathan?
What you mean? I'm up here.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I've been cleaning. Unlike
There you
certain.
go.
It's just my
Certain-
take is that all like foods that we have here, like even Asian food, isn't really authentic.
No. Probably not.
Like
It doesn't
like the
look
California sushi roll, that does not exist in Asia.
Technically, like, isn't a lot of like baked sushi? Isn't that like not a real thing?
Yes.
Like we.
Oh yeah, sushi's
That-
supposed to be
that salmon
raw.
sushi is not real either, because they don't like salmon.
Salmon sushi. I will say,
Because
I'll
it's-
fuck up a baked roll. I don't even care. I love that shit. It's so good.
It
What
was
is
sad.
that?
Until this year, I did not like sushi.
What a rip, bro.
Why?
Real Mexican
I tried-
food is mainly spice. Isn't that the point?
No.
It's that is not. It's supposed to be seasoned. If you're eating spice and being like, hey guys, I can eat spice, that's not the point.
Well, I think spices. I don't know. I mean, I definitely understand when people are like, "Oh, I love to have spice and have it like on the side to add." I don't like when it's like the main thing is just outrageously spicy. I hate when that shit is done. When the
Yeah.
main
Oh.
dish is like really spicy. I'm always like,
There was a
bro.
coworker me and Damien had though that like absolutely did not like spices at all on his food. Not even salt. or
Really?
Pepper.
Wait, who the hell was this?
Old man, in flooring, and then he became a med associate.
I know who you're talking about. Wait,
Yeah.
really? I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, I forgot what we said, but it was like, no, I don't even add pepper on my food. Like
What the
no
fuck?
no
Is
amount
this
of
real?
spice.
I don't remember this
That's
at all.
strange.
Bad
Not even
man.
butter. No butter.
No,
Probably butter.
Well,
Nah,
I don't
nah,
know,
nah, nah,
probably
nah.
butter, probably butter.
If he doesn't
Oh.
eat butter, then it's literally just wheat and eggs. That's
Man.
all he's eating.
Man eats air.
But what do y'all put on your noodles? Or like, what kind of noodles do you eat? Ramen. I'm assuming you eat pasta.
I don't like pasta.
What?
What?
I like spaghetti. Does that count?
That's pasta. Yeah.
that-
Wait,
well,
do you-
that-
do-
like there's 1,000 types of pasta. That's
Yeah.
a type of pasta. It's a dish.
I like noodles. I don't like the thick pasta. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't
Oh,
think
love
you
the
like.
pasta.
I would
I
not
love egg
imagine you
noodles.
liking ramen.
Wait, do
Oh,
you
yeah,
like
I love
ramen?
that shit.
You love ramen?
Love that shit.
Bays! Yes, that's funny. I love that.
There's a good ramen
I-
spot.
I love
down
that
here
cohesion.
Yeah, I know one too.
Mate,
But I'm
Nice.
guessing it's a little bit. It's probably north of me.
I might
Tortillas
just
are
not be
very
able to join. I'll just talk
Okay.
in the call because it won't.
That's so weird.
Tortillas are very
commentary's
much
so good.
needed.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kat.
exactly.
As long as you're here, Kat. That's what I like.
What is y'all take on sushi?
I love sushi.
I like sushi.
I
Sushi-
used to hate it, and then I finally had good sushi thanks to a couple friends. One of them
Wait,
was Damien.
Was it
Thanks
when
to
we
the-
went to Naruto?
You weren't the first person who introduced me to good sushi, but the first place was in Hillcrest. Don't say shit.
What
Um,
I've said.
You know what you could say about Hillcrest.
Yeah, bro, I say that shit offline, okay? I don't want to get canceled. I'm just kidding. Nah. I used to
The
work in
first place was
Hillcrest.
there, and it was used. Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, as a prostitute. True.
For real, give it
Sorry,
a-
go ahead. Go ahead.
And anyways, that was the first place I tried raw sushi that I actually liked.
Really?
Yeah, and then Damien went to one for his birthday, and it was pretty good.
Hmm. But do you Eastern like Japanese and Chinese or like Thai?
That one, you see, I noticed it was a Japanese style sushi place, right?
I want to say,
But in
yeah.
terms of how authentic it is, I have no idea how authentic it actually is.
It definitely has
Mhm.
a modern like take to it for sure.
Yeah,
So
So,
because I
if that
mean,
was
they have
your first,
sashimi too, right?
yeah. I feel like a lot
Yeah,
of like sushi places do have sashimi, but like I don't order
I
that.
can't stand sashimi or nigiri.
I don't order it just because I'm like, bro, I want to have fun with it, you know? I can
Yeah,
appreciate it though.
so
I tried it and got sick.
if that was your first time, what about you, Damien? What was like your first time you ate sushi?
I don't even remember. I feel like I've had sushi for a
A
long
lot.
time. One of the core memories I have with sushi though is my cousin. We always go to an all-you-can-eat sushi thing for his birthday,
Mm.
and we went. And I remember there was one year. It was me, my tia, my tío, and him, and obviously myself, and I think one of my other cousins, but I don't remember if he was there. But we had so much. My God, we ordered so much shit, and by the
Hmm.
end of it, we literally were like dying because we couldn't eat all of it. And the thing is, we didn't want to pay extra because if you didn't eat everything, then you had to pay extra. So
Oh damn.
we were like, fuck. We were like, I can't, dude. I can't do it anymore. And we were like, verge of like, you know, have you ever been so stuffed that like your stomach is just like killing you because you're just so full?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, I've
literally
been
where
stuck
we were
before.
all at, and
Mm.
we were staring at each other, just like a stare off of like who's gonna have the next roll. And we were just like dying inside. It was the worst fucking experience. That was
That's
a
pretty funny.
core memory. It was so fun.
Mm. What about you, Ramen?
I've always liked sushi. I think a lot of it stems from my dad. I've always like kind of ate sushi, crab, lobster.
Hmm.
It's pretty good stuff. I like my favorite piece though of sushi is probably California rolls
Bibets are life changing. What the hell is
or
that?
shrimp. Oh,
What is
bacon
that?
wrap shrimp. So good. I don't
Oh,
know if you guys have tried that.
oh my
Bacon
Yeah, I
wrapped
god, that
haven't.
shrimp
sounds
sounds
good.
interesting.
So good, guys. Missing out.
I gotta try it.
I like
You never
gacho
tried?
pepe.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Have
I'm
you
not a
tried
fan of shrimp,
tacos? Yes.
but I'm always down to try anything that's new.
I mean street vendor tacos. Yeah, I've definitely had street vendor
How about
tacos.
you,
Alright.
Cat?
That place is
Mm.
sick.
Well, I tried
Not
sushi
that
for the
place.
first
Sorry, places
time
like
a
that are
couple
sick.
months ago at a Thai restaurant, and we bought really expensive caviar sushi, and there was like crab fillet or something, and another type I forgot. That I was really hoping I like sushi. It's a hit or miss because I don't really like seafood, but I loved it. That was delicious. I haven't
Caviar.
eaten too much sushi anymore, but I love that. That was delicious.
You see, that's why I don't think I like sushi for the longest time. Is I'm not a fan of seafood in general.
Mm.
There's like certain things I do like octopus. I like, but shrimp I'm not a fan of. Crab I'm
Mhm.
not a fan of.
Crab? You're not. Wait, you're not a fan of crab?
I maybe it's just the place I've gone to. They haven't been good.
I don't like lobster. I think lobster is hella overrated. My god, that shit tastes like nothing.
The only time I
What?
had lobster was kind of burnt.
Wait, Kat, you
So
have something to
For me,
say?
both are mid to me. I mean, I'll eat them, but we usually have it on a big occasion, so I just act like it.
I
that's
think
fair.
But
like if you
I,
have to
I I just get stuffed really quickly with it.
with crab or with lobster or what?
With both. I actually like crab a lot more because I eat the crab arms.
I just feel like I don't know if I have to like douse something in butter, like it can't taste good, right? Like if I have to douse it in butter, like bagels aren't
I go
like the
for that.
huh?
What? Oh no, go.
I was gonna say like bagels aren't the best thing in the world, but like when you add a cream cheese, it's like holy shit, this is good,
Hmm.
Cream cheese.
I kind of want a bagel now
bro.
for
Bagels,
breakfast tomorrow.
fucking so good.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a bagel.
Lob- Lobster's for sure overrated, bro. I'm saying, like a lobster roll. I had one and I was like, this is not that good. I'm sorry. I wasted my money a little bit, you know.
I'll take imitation crab.
Ooh, low key, I will take imitation crab.
Maybe I'll just make ramen.
Is it bad that I actually like imitation crab quite a bit?
No, I don't think it's bad. You're saving $1 and getting good shit.
Exactly.
We love saving money.
You don't like ramen, do you, Damien?
I don't like soups. I find they're like a big waste of time for me. I feel like I get hungry too quick, and I'm like, bruh, I literally just ate. Like, what the fuck? Why did I eat this broth? It's not gonna fill me up.
Listen, just get extra noodles. Get some good ramen, some extra noodles, and you'll get full quickly.
No, I will say I went to a ramen spot with my cousin Samuel recently, and it was actually good. It's like a lot more substantial than I gave it credit for. So ramen is good. Ramen is based.
Was it in or was it here?
No, it was like more towards LA.
I mean, have you ever
There's a really
handmade
good spot
ramen?
here.
Have you ever handmade ramen? No.
Yeah, the noodles and that you have to poach the eggs.
No, that sounds good though.
It's
I didn't
it
even
takes
had make gnocchi.
about 7 hours. Cost
Jesus.
$110. But have you ever tried beef ramen?
I don't know. I don't know what I
With
had.
an egg?
I for sure had
Well,
it with
most
like the
people-
egg and stuff for sure.
Most people have only had like chicken ramen that's instant, but beef is just superior.
Is it?
No, it's the pork broth ramen that's better.
Burger King is better than McDonald's. Ugh. It's a fucking terrible take. Emotion.
That's a horrible thing.
It's the worst take ever.
That's a motion take for sure.
Have a stream, great stream, brother. Take some time for some party animals. All right, buddy. Be safe. All right. I need you for the podcast, bro. You're my way out of the house. I don't know. All right, be safe. I need you next Tuesday. I was gonna say the hood. You're the way out of the hood. But I just feel weird saying that, so I backed out.
You're the least hood person I've ever met.
Shut up, brethren. Bro, why is this light not clean? Please.
But yeah,
You're
there's a
putting
ramen
0%
spot you need to try here.
Wait, what?
I said there's a ramen spot you need to try here.
No, what did Ramen say?
You said, why is this light not clean? I said, because you're putting 0% in it.
But
That's pretty funny.
I want to see how much Damien has actually cleaned.
bro,
Twice.
I've cleaned this whole wall. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought
Damien
you said he
has
wants to see how
cleaned
much you're clean.
2%.
2%?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is for real?
Ramen has cleaned 15, and
Wait.
Jonathan has canned 16.
Oh wait, you can actually see that?
No, I'm just lying.
Oh, bro, I was like, bro, holy shit! I feel like I've cleaned so much more than 2%. What the fuck? I'm like, I know I was trolling that. I haven't cleaned anything, but like, damn.
I was about to be proud of myself.
Get wrecked.
I would not be surprised though.
I would be. I'd be like, what the?
All right, I want all my donations back right now.
That shit has been spent on the iPhone 15 Pro. Sorry, buddy.
I'm glad I can support your Apple habits.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you.
What happens?
You're welcome.
Yo. Actually, the person that was just in the live stream, damn, he left too. YouTube animation don't work out for me. I might do basketball or go a tech high school. First, my man, you gotta learn English. No, I'm just playing. But
Hey, Tech.
Coming from Damien.
yo, what? I've learned this about myself. Okay, I know how to speak decently
He's
well.
self-taught. He's self-taught.
Yeah, I'm self-taught, dog. What the fuck?
He learned his language through YouTube tutorials.
I literally did YouTube tutorials and Aiden Ross.
Duolingo? Oh.
Yo, W chat, okay?
I mean, Rosetta Stone.
No, I'm Duolingo, bro. Holy shit, that guy's scary. That guy's like the next Slenderman, to be honest.
Duolingo's the next Slenderman?
Yeah, have you not seen all the memes? All the spicy Duolingo memes?
No.
Oh, I've
It's
seen
not-
the spicy Duolingo memes.
No.
Isn't
memes we speak of.
Wait, it's not the ones I was talking about. Yo, please give me a whole shiny animation on this wall, please. I really want to. Nah, motion, but that would be really, really cool. I'd like to see like other YouTube content from you. I think that'd be really cool.
We should do vlogging.
Yo, how do you guys feel that EDP got caught again? You guys know that guy?
Well, now he's gonna be arrested.
You think he is?
Wait.
Well, because last time they did it wrong and they caught him and they like exposed him very early on, so it couldn't be counted as evidence and he wasn't arrested. Now, since they brought it through a function, they haven't released video, and the girl pressed charges. He's gonna go to jail.
Oh, can I add on to what you said, Kat?
Mhm.
Chris Hansen, like, you know, OG Predator catcher.
Mhm.
He's so this whole second catch of EDP has gone bigger, and now I just recently watched a video. It's relatively new. Chris Hansen was talking about the catch of EDP, not this one, but the first time he got caught.
Mhm.
So it's like if Chris Hansen's talking about it, like, you know, he's involved with law enforcement, so I'm pretty sure. Because I've watched all the
To catch
videos
a
of, like,
predator?
Gideon. No, I'm talking about
Oh.
the guys who actually caught this guy again, like the second time. Skeet Hansen. I watch his videos, but no, there's a whole story like behind like how they how they caught him again. Really cool.
Bro, it's kind of fucked up. He's like talked about it. Gideon, he like invited him to his Discord to get an interview.
Oh yeah, yep.
Dude, that was fucked up. I was like, yo, how you gonna go into another man's Discord and then try to riz up a 14-year-old? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fucked up.
EDP's also he's an ass. I mean, you've seen what he's done. He asked for people to pay to meet him, like to interview him. $200. He's crazy.
Yeah, he
He's also a
wildin'.
pedophile. So kind of checks out.
He wildin' for real, for real. Nah, for real though. It is like super fucked up.
He's gonna get that cupcake in prison though for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Have you seen the photo where the guy dressed up as a cupcake to catch him?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Gideon. That guy's fucking funny. I remember watching him like pretty early on. Dude, I thought he was so funny. I kind of stopped watching him more recently, but I think he's so funny. I think he's still really funny, but I feel like I love when people can like tell a joke that's super outrageous and then keep a straight face. That shit is so funny to me.
It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
They caught him. They caught EDP going to like a doctor thing to like go get like a checkup.
It's like his dialysis.
His
Yeah,
dialysis.
yeah, I was like, damn, rip.
And he was like, he made a video talking about like him being catched, and he was like, yeah, I could have died because I couldn't get my dialysis check. And I'm like, oh my god, bro, calm down. You're fine.
Bruh's the real victim here.
He's
Just
gonna
kidding.
be real victim in prison.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be like, want a cupcake? I hope he doesn't drop the soap.
That man's gonna get a cupcake every day of his life in prison.
And they
Yo,
don't
I'm
like
joking.
kid predators.
Yo, EDP is a W. Chill. What the fuck?
What?
Okay, I'm joking. Yo, if
Immediate
EDP
block.
goes to prison, he ain't standing a chance. He's gonna go. Yeah. Bro, I heard like supposedly depending on what you do, like people take shit crazy in prison.
Oh yeah, I mean, when a rapist or a predator goes to jail, they usually get murdered.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Mhm.
I mean,
I mean,
like,
just because someone's in prison doesn't mean that they're not going to judge someone for doing something even more morally outrageous than them.
yeah, true.
Like if someone stole a car, they go to prison. Okay, but then like compare that to like someone trying to talk with like the kids. It has a whole another story.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely because it's repeated. Because with the first one, he was going to meet her, and this one, he just talked to her. But it's repeated, so it's a lot worse. He'll do it again.
Yeah, he can't. He doesn't want to. He even made an apology video, but like he don't care. He did it again. I think I always say this. A lot of it always stems back to mental health. I don't know if you guys agree or not.
I
Mm,
guess
Mental
it's
illness.
definitely
Like
something.
they have an illness. Like they have an illness where it's like they are attracted. Like EDP, his mind is attracted to younger people. So like
Oh,
that's pretty much like a mental illness. Like he knows what he's doing is wrong deep down, but he still does it. You know, like people like him.
oh, I would say mental health doesn't help it. It kind of progresses it, but I don't think that's what started it.
I think what I meant was like their childhood. You know, growing up. It's like you don't know what they were like taught or whatnot. You know.
Hmm.
A lot of it stems back from like childhoods and growing up and experience.
Hmm.
Wait, so I think I feel like I can understand. So I mean, even though it is like a mental issue, if they really wanted to fix it, they could have, I don't know, some type of
He could
therapy.
he could try therapy, but it's like
Try
is
to
that
increase his mental health
try to increase
and
his
his
mental
well-being.
his well he has a mental like sickness, so it's like you try to help it, but I feel like there's no really curing it because you're always gonna like maybe go back to your old roots. But I could be wrong
Mhm.
because people
But
change.
I think the thing is not necessarily curing, but treating the issue.
Yeah, treating. So it's like I don't know, people. It's like maybe EDP is the type of guy who he could not get a girlfriend. You know?
Well, he's
So
obviously got desires, and he
yeah,
never was. Probably got kind of neglected, which is what I imagine
and
happened.
and if we're using him as an example, this guy has a large audience, so he can talk to anybody in that audience, and he knows damn well like young people are following him, so
Hmm.
he uses that to his I guess advantage
um,
to try and lure these
The
girls
other
to him.
thing, you can tell he's desperate because he's not even careful with it.
Oh yeah.
nah, bro. He's been like,
That
at
guy's
least with the
so
Gideon stuff,
bad.
like he literally send like pics.
That's
Yeah, he's not
crazy.
even thinking of what the consequences or what will happen.
Yeah,
That's literally insane. Like they're so blinded.
yeah.
And he doesn't know like the severity of like the situation because he thinks it's not that big of a deal, but like once the police are involved and like he goes to court, it's like okay, then it's really gonna sink in
Hmm.
for him.
Do you think it's like fucked up to want to like have it all like televised almost? Because I want to see
Yeah.
it.
Like
I want to
like
see
if he
it.
wants it, or
No,
yeah,
like
or like you want to see it.
I want to see it. Like it is kind of fucked up that I want to see it because I don't know. It sucks that he has gotten away with it so far.
I
And
think
just see
I
like
mean, I think it's an interesting case.
yeah,
I think it's more so like all of us internet people like YouTube people we want to see justice, especially for this guy because he's like the godfather of like predators. So it's like seeing this guy. If we could take this guy down, like that'd be a pretty big win for the internet.
that would be kind of W.
And you have
Wait,
these YouTubers trying to take him down, which is even funnier. It's crazy.
that is
Uh,
wild.
well, the whole community is gonna feel a lot better once he's gone. So that's why everyone's helping out. It's like 4chan when they find someone's IP from a photo, they feel better about themselves. And I guess in this
Oh yeah.
case, it's a good thing because uh, we are putting someone behind jail that should not be able to interact with kids.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Is
true.
4chan still around?
4chan? Yeah.
Who's 4chan?
4chan's done some funny things.
You say who's
Isn't it where
4chan?
Ramen-
That's funny. 4chan is like Reddit, no? It's like a
It's a forum where you can do
Yeah.
stuff, and basically for the
A
long
lot
time
worse
it's like
than
a
Reddit.
meme thing. It's declared war on things like Scientology, certain actors, and
Yeah.
it has bombed multiple Iranian rebellions by finding their location and then sending it to a Russian minister. So they're basically a bunch of people wanting the world, watching the world burn.
Yeah. Isn't that where Anonymous started?
anarchist.
Yes. That's also where what is it called? Hold on. The Silk Road started, which was a drug and
I mean,
a
the Silk
place.
Road's still around if you try to look for it.
It's but all of the moderators and the owner is in jail now.
Oh yeah, but I mean, as long as the dark web is around in the Onion, you can still find access to the
Yeah,
Silk Road if
that
you
that
really
was a
want.
crazy website. I mean, you could buy arms, you could buy weapons, you could
You
buy
can buy drugs. You can buy
so many drugs. And then the story gets even crazier because so one of his moderators was funneling money out of it, and so basically he got arrested. Then he told this crep cop that he wants him dead, except the crep cop was a fake hitman, and he took a photo of him dead even though he was never dead, and he hired 8 more hits even though they were never carried out.
Oh.
And then he got arrested in a raid, and basically all of his data was on his computer, so they had to catch him just at the right time and take his computer before he closed it, which it would lock forever. That was crazy.
The Silk Road was scary though. Like just a deep net in general. Because I remember when I was in high school, I was into all that shit, and obviously I downloaded Tor,
Did
browser,
you?
and all that shit.
What is
Yeah.
the dark web?
The dark web? What are you
So
trolling?
it's a
No, I know what it is, but like, what exactly? Like, what's
Oh.
on
so there's a lot of misconceptions about it, but it's not like you can just go on thedarkweb.com and it'll bring you to this dark place. It's more like a collection of websites that are less moderated, that do things that wouldn't be considered legal.
Yeah. And not
Uh,
always too. Like a lot of companies have their websites running through the dark web. It's
yeah,
just
because it's like advertising and stuff.
yeah.
It's just gotten a. When I say bad name, it should have a bad name because it's meant to run bad things. But like the Silk Road was run on it, and like the Silk Road is an example of a dark web website.
There's a thing called what's it called? Basically, community hits where people come together to put like Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies to have someone killed.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
It's
what the fuck?
super
good
Because that
crazy.
stuff can't be traced, huh? It can't be traced.
It
No,
can
it
be
can't.
though.
Blockchain.
Well,
Well,
it's really hard
because-
to, because that's the point of Bitcoin. It's so hard to be traced and it can't be taxed.
But the actual dark web isn't hard to be traced. Like the FBI has eyes everywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, the FBI has thousands of websites on the dark web. Like, I can tell you,
Yeah.
if you try to hire a hitman, 90% of every website and everything you find will just be a
It's
fake
the
hitman.
FBI.
They're trying to
Yeah.
scam you or trying to arrest you.
Scammers. FBI scammers?
Yeah.
Yo, what? I'm gonna do EDP
I mean,
stop
well, you're
motion.
wrong.
That'd be funny.
Why did motion to say black in Ramen's chat?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out.
Do y'all see the alien news in Mexico? Yeah, that shit was kind of wild. A lot of people are saying it's
Wait.
fake though.
Aliens in Mexico? I thought
Yeah,
it was
they-
the other way around.
I
No,
thought it was
the
Las
other-
Vegas.
Wait a
It
minute.
was Las
what?
Vegas. It was Las Vegas.
No, it was in
The-
Mexico. The rap things?
I think we're talking about two different videos.
I think we are.
Wait.
But they
what are you
unveiled.
talking
They
about?
unveiled the. They like unveiled these alien-looking things. But it's in Mexico.
Aliens in Mexico.
Yeah, they look like high drawn aliens.
You mean
Are
the
you guys-
white things?
Yeah.
Those are not aliens. It's a sand sculpture.
Wait, is that what it is? For real?
Many archaeologists just said, "Oh, y'all stupid. That's a sand sculpture."
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
I've heard so many people say it's aliens so many times.
I feel like it's not that they're stupid. I feel like they just want the hype.
Oh yeah.
I feel
oh,
like
yeah.
they know
Well,
what they're looking at.
If you find anything that's alien, like it's kind of fun to be like, "Oh, look, it's an alien." Like it's
Exactly.
Wait,
It's fun.
have you guys had any alien experiences where you're like, oh, bro, I didn't know that I don't know, like that was like a weird thing, like in the sky. I don't know.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I've had one.
I've had
it's
one.
because to like have those, something extraordinary has to happen, and then you kind of got to believe in that. For me, like aliens exist. You can't deny it. When I say there's infinite galaxies, and an alien exists, but I don't really think there's one on Earth. That's just my opinion.
Sure, yeah.
I think there is. Why do you think there's not, Cat?
Well, why would they just stay secret? And why would they be so advanced?
I agree with that.
I mean, like when we go out thousands of years into the like when we go light years into the universe, I don't think it's all just gonna be like flying UFOs and stuff. I think it's gonna be either basic civilizations or just regular like animals like
Yeah.
prey and livestock. I
I
just
think, yeah, no, I get you. I think they are among us. No pun
among
intended.
us.
But like you said, they're intelligent beings. So it's like, if they're here, they'd probably want to study us, or because Earth has a lot of resources.
Yeah, it just to me it just doesn't make sense why they would do this. I mean, they already know if they're spending if they've been here since like the 50s, they should probably know everything about us and about our planet. I mean, unless they're siphoning our resources. But you would
That's
think
what I
that
think.
we would probably give them more resources and it would be easier if they expose themselves.
Well, if they were to go public, I don't think uh, I don't think society would be able to take in that information.
Oh,
I think a lot of
everything would change. Everything.
people would riot. People would probably off themselves. I'm sorry
Well,
to
it's
say.
like
Whoa.
we'd have to accept a whole another species into our society, which
Yeah.
it wouldn't work out. And that's not racism. It's just different. When I say two different cultures, I mean trillions of years away cultures. It wouldn't work out.
I think that's why they.
You think we'd
just-
go to
they're-
war?
No.
We can't.
No.
We can't go to war. They're too.
No, but I think we would
They're
still
beyond
try.
us.
I think
No,
people
that's-
would still try.
That's the thing, Raymond. Why do you believe that they're so high advanced?
Because
Well,
of
why
how
would
you
they
said,
have
they're
super
trillions. They're trillions of miles away. If they can, if
they-
they're able to travel like that, that makes us so primitive. Like they're basically gods.
But what if they were just like us? Like we could travel out millions of light years, but it would take billions of years. What if they
We're
just
not-
did that?
We're not there yet, though. That's the thing.
No, but we
And they are.
could. But it would take
We
trillions
could.
of dollars.
No,
But
I
we
don't.
just
I
need
actually
to-
don't even think we could. No, I don't even think like you would have to build a civilization on a ship that would have to sustain itself over so long that
Yeah.
I don't think it would be possible.
But it would cost trillions. My point is, it would just take like billions
Too
and
many
billions of
resources.
years.
That would just take a
It would
long
take
time.
so long. Like,
But
because
also,
to
like-
travel there,
Humans?
Return on investment on that, I feel, is just lame. Not even money wise. Just like, what if you go out there and there's literally nothing for like. I think there's a world where like I think probability there's 100% aliens, but
I mean, there has to be.
space
because,
is so huge. Imagine you like throw out a ship and then you have all of your resources on there, all of your future children to last billions of years or millions of years or whatever, thousands of lifetimes, and you like still don't hit anything because it's just that big of an expanse that space is.
Plus, you also have to consider, unless you have a whole civilization up there on that ship, there's gonna be a lot of inbreeding, and that's not gonna sustain human life.
I don't
Just-
know. We've lasted this long, you know.
a breakthrough would have to happen that causes would cause us sustainability or faster, like go faster in space before that would happen.
Wait, say
But
that one more time.
It doesn't. Everybody has this idea that they're on the Earth and so high tech, but it's unlikely because you
I
think
think
someone
at the best case
recorded.
scenario, they're about the same as us, or maybe a little bit more advanced, but I don't think they're gonna be that far more advanced than we are.
That's what I think. They wouldn't, because the other thing is we can't even imagine what we'd have. You can't imagine something that doesn't exist. Like we draw the future from what we have right now. We in the 50s they had no idea what it would be like now because they couldn't even imagine a jet powered flying object.
Yeah.
So we don't know what it would be like. But it'll
Well, have you
definitely be
guys
interesting.
seen those videos of the Navy releasing that UFO footage and like
Yeah.
how the ships move? Like that shit's
Mhm.
crazy.
That is crazy. I will say.
Like,
That
do you
is-
think that's man-made? Like, tell
I
me-
don't think it's
tell me that.
man-made. Could be an anomaly, but who knows? Maybe it is aliens.
I
I'm
always-
not denying the possibility that it's possible. I'm just saying the probability of it actually being like a super advanced civilization is very unlikely.
Like
I-
a probability of 1%. It's
And
I
1% is pretty generous.
With
it,
all
it would
yeah.
be crazy if that was real.
With
I-
all the recent news of aliens, I just feel like it's only a matter of time before they say fuck it. Like, okay, yeah, they're here.
If they
think,
are
um,
here.
If they are, yeah, of course, if they are.
Hmm.
I think though,
Because of all
like
the recent
if they
news.
are, why? Yeah, for real. Why not just? Not that I don't know. We won't take it lightly, but like nobody knows any aliens. Like they haven't opened up to anybody. Are they like weirdly like not emotional, like us? You know what I mean? I guess maybe not because they're so much
What
more
are your
advanced.
What are your
Well-
guys' takes then on UFO, like people who have been abducted? We can
I
get
don't
into
think
that
that's
later.
real. I don't think that's real.
On what?
You know, people who've been abducted.
Abductions.
Wait, can you say that one more
Abducted?
time?
Abductions?
Oh,
Like people-
abduction.
Yeah, like what are your take?
I can't even say nothing about that.
Like, do you think that's people just wanting attention or like?
No.
I think people had like a dream, but I don't.
They probably had a
They're just
seizure.
high on shrooms
A
or
seizure,
some type of
maybe.
They're
psychedelic.
probably drinking mead and moonshine, and they have a seizure like, I
Mixing
want
some
to
peyote in
God.
there.
What about you, Roman? What do you think?
I have never really like believed like the abduction stories because they're all kind of the same. But
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But I do
With the
think,
amount of abduction stories, I feel like we would have found something out by now if they were all true.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
Yeah,
it's like people say, conspirators say, well, the military won't like research it, but there's nothing to research at that. I think if we ever meet a civilization or they ever meet us, we're either gonna stay separate or we really could group up. I mean, look what happened in 1400s. All the cultures, Asia, Europe, and Africa met each other for the first time, and they just had to grow to live with each other. Obviously, there was a lot more racism back then, but it happened over time.
Crystal Waters asks, "What about possession? I feel like if you believe in aliens, you have to believe in something spiritual in some way. What do you guys think about possessions?"
I don't think you necessarily have to believe in something spiritual, just because with I don't know, with aliens, it's you're thinking about the physical world. With spiritual, it's something you
Yeah.
can't really.
You can't touch it.
When you say possessions,
It'll-
do you mean like something in your brain and they take over, or do you mean like
That's
That,
more
like,
like
nuns and
religious.
witch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like more like demons and shit.
more beliefs?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
But I do think religion, if aliens are real and they're this far advanced, I think religion would have stemmed from that, if that makes sense. Like we kind of worship their advanced
Well,
civilization without really knowing what it was.
I think if there was an event like this is something else I'm saying, but I think if there was an advanced civilization, do you think there'd be a religion? Because I think there'd be a religion even if they're advanced.
Yeah, I think they'd have a religion.
I think
But,
they have
sorry,
their
you-
system.
What, Jonathan? Is your point?
I think it would be the same with us. Again, if we saw this advanced civilization of beings that we had no idea like what they really were, we'd kind of worship them because how advanced they are. And I think
Mhm.
they would have the same idea that there's possibly even more advanced beings than them, and it would just stem off into a new religion.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Hmm.
I feel like there's two routes you can take. You can either be afraid of what you don't know, or you can worship what you don't know.
That is true.
So basically, we'd be treating them like gods. I mean, even if they
What
were
the
here
fuck?
back then, when we were like primitive, and like you guys said, if we don't understand what it is, then we can, worship them. But now that we've gone to, I guess, a society where like technology has become more advanced in like the social media way, like everybody has a camera, maybe
Mhm.
just maybe the aliens like take note of that and they're like, well, shit. Well, now we're more likely to be shown. Now we got to be careful, a little bit more careful. Or maybe they just don't care.
Wait, sorry, really quick. How do you grab items like when you want to climb a wall or whatever?
I think it's
F.
F. Yeah.
That's a-
I tried F, but it doesn't work.
It got stuck on me too earlier because I tried picking up the ladder.
But then it like glitched right now, and now it's fucking in the wall here. I don't know what to do.
That's weird. I think
I
you
have a
press F
ladder
and then
over
you
here.
try to.
Huh?
where are
I
you
fell.
guys?
I fell.
I don't know what
Oh,
to do.
shit. It's stuck.
Overall, though, possessions probably not, or no.
No.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Uh,
I'm religious. I think it probably happens.
but do you think it's like the devil or something, or aliens?
I don't think it's aliens. I think there's probably like a more logical reason. See, I believe in like religion fused with like science. I don't
Like
necessarily
logic.
believe. Yeah, like I think like actually me and my girlfriend were talking about this. I think when people speak in tongues, they're just getting very overwhelmed and their brain is just like short circuiting. I think somewhere, I don't know if I heard this or like I said, me and my girlfriend talked about it, but I don't remember like if that's literally what happens. Because people believe that they're like speaking tongues like the language of the gods.
Mhm.
And I genuinely think, yeah, you're just getting super overwhelmed and you're just like saying stuff.
Well,
Mhm.
I would say if you're
Syllables.
like speaking randomly, ranting, then
Yeah.
that's probably just overwhelmed. But I would say it's more like some sort of sickness because there are a lot of symptoms of disorientation and mumbling and stuff like that that could be tied to a certain sickness. And they might have just not understood that.
Possibly, but I mean, we're talking mostly like people who, at least in the cases that I'm thinking of, we're talking about like perfectly healthy people who like live day to day for the most part, and then like as soon as they start praying and like singing and stuff like that, they become so overwhelmed that they like start speaking in tongues. But it's like it is random, more like gibberish, like nonsense, not like they're speaking Latin or like something that we could trace back. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just some random
Just
language
like
made
yeah,
up.
just and nobody really like sounds the same. Nobody's like saying the same things. Like I don't know. Yeah. So, but I think sometimes like we'll have like experiences that we could technically like say like, oh, it's because of XYZ, like a chemical in our brain. But something that I did find like interesting was somebody asked the question of like, well, why is your brain capable of that type of experience? And why do we like tie it to religion? I thought that was a really cool question to ask instead of just like explaining it away to have like a reasoning behind it, if that makes sense. How the fuck do I get this out of the wall?
Can I ask a crazy question? Do you guys think that we live in a simulation?
Mm,
I think there's a strong possibility,
no, I don't think
There's,
but I
so.
don't think we do.
no,
I
there would
wanna,
be no
yeah.
point.
I watched this video and apparently this like really old guy, he said that once we wake up, like this is the theory behind it. Once we wake up, like when we die, we wake up into like a virtual reality. And think of it as like when you go to a store and you have to go and pay, you have to get in line, right? Well, he said it's essentially the same thing where you get in line to get ready to go to your next life because all this is to gather experience to become I guess
Together,
like wiser.
XP.
Wait, can I comment on something? I just imagine the store, like the store owner just has a gun and you're just like walking up to him in a line.
What?
Well, you analogized it like we're waiting for death. The store owner is
No,
killing us
when we die, when we die.
when we die.
We wake up, right? And then we're like aware of where we are, and obviously we will have like a lot of questions, but eventually you have to say goodbye to your old life and it starts fading away. It's kind of like a dream when you wake up from a dream, 30
Uh-huh.
minutes go by, it starts to fade away, it kind of becomes fuzzy, you don't really remember all the details. Essentially what this would be like reincarnation.
Jesus, that shit is fucking. That
Uh-huh.
sounds horrible.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I really hope that's not true, but
the
because
question
it's
is
kind of sad.
question
Yeah.
is why? Is it like a being doing it? Like why?
So the beings that are there, like he said that when we die, there's obviously going to be people that we used to know in our life that will greet us and like take us.
Mhm.
Essentially, like seeing the light, like all those like near death experiences that people have said they've seen, like, oh, I saw the light, like a tunnel, a light down the tunnel. Essentially, we would see the same thing, and down that light, there's something is telling us to go towards that light, because
Uh-huh.
we're going to be safer, it's more calm, but once we get to the end of that tunnel, there's going to be people that we see, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard stories of like people saying that they saw their loved ones in like a near death experience or whatever. So
Mhm.
we'll see people we used to know, and they're going to guide us to where to go but in the process of all of that, we're saying goodbye to our last life and all the people in it. And he also said that some people will go with you into the next life because, you two might work really well. So it's like that will carry on, kind of like a good partner or something.
A soulmate.
But a soulmate or like a good brother or friend, like you guys would like you've heard the term "I'll see you in the next life" or "I'll see you on the other side." So
Mm.
it's kind of like that theory is sort of like we're here just to gather experience,
Jeez.
become wiser. So whether that be we go into a next life in the future or we go to the 50s, because like I always ask myself like why wasn't I born in like the 1700s? Like why did I have to be born now, you know?
Mhm.
Wait, you say
Well,
that?
can, can I comment on this? I it sounds more like a theoretical thing than a real theory about like us finding ourselves. I I look at everything from a logical standpoint, so I
Yeah.
don't really think that would make sense because what would we do after? Why would we need experiences and stuff like that?
That's the big question, yeah.
Uh, And then it seems more like a not a religious thing, but like I said, a theological thing. And so then why would it be tied in with technology or a lot of things to me just don't make sense.
There was
And then
sorry when you're done.
wait, I forgot. Hold on.
My bad,
This
my
is
bad.
no wait, it's not fault.
It's
I
all
was
the
gonna
simulation
say
can talk.
uh hold on. You can talk. I gotta remember what I was gonna say.
You said why do we need experiences?
I know, but I had something in mind. What was it? I can't remember.
Dang, my bad.
No, it's fine. I'll remember it in a little bit. You talk.
Um well, I had seen a video and I thought it kind of fucked me up a little bit, to be honest. Um I think it was called I don't want to butcher it too much, but I think it was called the egg video or something like that, or like the egg
Mm-hmm.
theory. I think that's what it was called. I think it was called the egg theory.
Yeah.
Basically, it outlined an idea that you're here, and it's like similar ideas to what Ramen you just said in terms of like death and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, and like you basically die, you like wake up, and there's somebody there being like, or at least in this video, it was like somebody's there and they're like, hey, like you're basically a mini god. You're like a baby god. And in the video, it explains that like you die and then you get reincarnated, but you are everybody in the world. So your consciousness, you're like consistently being reincarnated into everybody. And so you're the bully and the bullied, you're the mom and the son, you're the father and the daughter, you're everything everywhere all at once, literally not quoting the movie. But so the idea is that you gain every experience there is possibly in a world to gain the maturity to be able to then like house your own universe. Like you're basically in training to create a universe where you'll continue the cycle of like you're gonna eventually be the father to another mini god that's gonna develop and be in his own little like worlds and stuff like that.
Isn't
Oh
that
my
kind of
god.
like making your own
Yes.
simulations, though?
Kind of,
In a
I guess.
way.
Yeah, in a way. There's a
Can
different type than like we typically think.
Oh yeah.
I wanna add on to that. The artist Logic, he has Neil deGrasse Tyson. He had Neil go on one of his like story skits or whatever. But essentially, he has this character named Adam, right? And Adam dies in a car crash, and he's greeted by, I guess you can call him God, by Neil deGrasse Tyson, the scientist.
Hmm.
Um, Adam's like, where am I? He's like, is this heaven or hell? He's like, no, but you're in a space where all spaces are like where all spaces meet each other, like at the fine point, whatever. Anyways, Neil deGrasse Tyson basically says like what you said, Zero. He has to live every experience possible to become what he is, and it's like a being like you said, so wise, so powerful, and he sent him back to Earth, but like as a slave owner. And Adam was like, the character is black, and he's like, how are you gonna send me back to Earth as a slave owner? And he's like, that's not the point, Adam. You have to live every single life in the universe to understand. And I'm
Hmm.
like, holy shit! Like, if that's the case, because I also heard that before. What you said, like everyone is like, you're basically everyone. You have to learn it. Like, you have to be the mom. You have to be the brother, the sister, the cousin, the
Yeah.
father,
Like the drug
like-
addict, the millionaire, the billionaire. Yeah.
the
all that.
murder. Yeah, like just to gather experience. And I'm like, but why do we have to gather experience? That's the same question Kat was asking, like why? But we don't know why.
Hmm.
It just seems like a lot of work though, because like if we don't remember our past lives, I think the reason why we don't
What's
remember
good,
is so
man?
that we're not caught up on it, so that we can continue forward with our new life.
Iwaseg?
Because if we
I don't know how to pronounce your
remembered,
name. What's up?
we
What's up?
wouldn't
Thank
be
you so
able
much for
to
being
move
here.
forward and get new experience.
Yeah. But like, yeah. I don't know.
Can I remembered what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I was gonna say two things. Number one, reflecting on what you said before about why was I born now, there's two ways I went about it. Either a very logical standpoint. Your mother, your mom, you couldn't be born at any time. Second part, you were meant to be here. You are you. You were always gonna be you, and you had to be born now. And then the second thing I was gonna say was, I think the reason why there's so many theories about this is a really scary idea people want to work around. What if there's no afterlife? What if there's no reincarnation? It's such a scary idea because there'll be nothingness. You want something after. I think that's why there's so many theories.
Yeah.
Can I
like
add
that.
on to something?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I talked to Damien about this before, though. But both ideas actually terrify me. The thought of there being nothing terrifies me, but the thought of there being an infinite amount of something terrifies me even more. Because I want there to be an end. I just don't want there to be an end that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know. Yeah,
It's
we were
scary.
talking about that. Some Crystal Waters also asked what's the point of experiencing something though if you're gonna forget it quickly, due to speaking facts. True. Yeah. Base.
That
I
is
think-
true.
I think you remember it though. You may remember it when you wake up in that place.
I feel like you might
Like, you have,
remember
like, a
it.
list.
I feel like you might remember it like you remember everything though. Like throughout life you forget so much of it, but you remember how like people made you feel and like the weird like habit or what is it called? Like not habit. I'm trying to think of another word. Like behavior change that you do because of whatever happened. Like there are things that people did to me that I don't necessarily remember, but I act a certain way because of it. And because of like, you know, what they did or what they said or how it made me feel. Like I am a different person than I would have been if that didn't happen, even though I don't necessarily remember the experience fully.
Your experience outlines who you are, yeah.
Yeah. But in like ways that we don't even like in therapy so much, that's what breakthroughs are, of like realizing where the invisible strings like tie to in your behavior, where you're like, holy fuck, I didn't even realize that I was like yelling at my partner because I don't know, my dad yelled, and like that's where I learned it from. And those realizations like are world breaking sometimes, because you're like, damn, I thought it was like of my own accord and I thought I was messed up, but it was really because I saw this, or I felt this way when I saw this, and I never wanted to feel that way, but I ended up inevitably like bringing up my own worst fear or something like that. Like that happens so often, I feel like.
It's definitely an important step of therapy and stuff like that, just realizing something, the truth.
Yeah.
I think also when you, let's say when you die, you wake up, whatever, if we're going along that theory and about the whole experience, is that you're meant to live different lives because maybe you have a strength in one trait but a weakness in another, so you have to go to that life to learn that trait, where it makes you stronger in the afterlife or whatever for your next couple of lives ahead. I don't know, but that might take a long time. It's going to take a lifetime. Like if we're going with the theory, like who knows how long we've been doing this for, like being reincarnated. It could
Yeah.
be centuries, could be hundreds of years.
It could be 2 years. Like we might have just gotten started.
But-
Yeah.
The way I
should.
see it is, I've thought of this for eons. Like I was really scared by the idea, 'cause it's a really scary idea. You got to say that. And the conclusion I came down to is, if there is nothing, you won't feel anything. It'll be peaceful because you will not exist, which is impossible. And the second way is, even if we are reincarnated forever, you don't remember your past lives, so you almost don't exist. And if we're believing in souls, there's so much to be thought of, because is it remembering past experiences? Is it, what is a soul?
Mm-hmm.
Your energy, you like we are not our bodies. Like we are. They say we're the person inside. Like we're our soul, we're our energy. Like that's us. Like our body is the vehicle to experience life. Like on this plane of Earth, like this rock.
Mhm.
You know.
Sometimes I think
That's
like
what I believe.
sometimes I also question like what is consciousness? Like I think like if there is an afterlife, will I be me? Like the me that I know today, and if I'm not, like then am I the one experiencing the afterlife, you know what I mean? Like even if there is something after, like
Mhm.
I like all my experiences are going to be so much different on that end than on this end, that will I even like well, could you say that that's Damien over there, you know what I mean?
Well, it's like if you forgot everything, amnesia. Are you're the same body, same mind, but you're not Damien.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, I'm not Damien anymore.
That's why mortality of that is scary, because it won't happen.
I mean, but
It's a terrifying thought.
also the fact that anything exists at all is like kind of mind blowing. Like we're
Oh
all
yeah.
here. Like you, like us playing this game, like in an open universe. Like it's kind of a crazy concept.
Hmm.
Like we all come
So
from different backgrounds and such. Yeah.
with the idea of, let's say, an afterlife that is kind of like the heaven idea,
Mm-hmm.
are we still us if we are basically just in a state of zen, or I guess peace?
Wait, say
Because
that one
like
more
I
time.
feel like what makes us us, I feel like, is the sad, happy, angry, every single emotion we've ever experienced. But
When
if
you
we're in
say
a state of complete bliss,
when you say Zen, do you mean happiness, like you're rid of all emotions, or you're experiencing every
you see that
emotion?
that's what I don't understand about the idea of like a
I think
heaven, I guess,
I think
is.
Zen would be equal bellum. It would be every reaction equaled out. So it would be perfect, I guess.
I like
Yeah, but
the
you
idea.
see, I don't like the idea of perfect.
It's
Oh,
because perfect
I
doesn't
feel like that.
exist, but
Yeah,
it can't exist because perfect isn't outlined. Like if you get 100 out of 100 on the test, it's not perfect.
wait.
Anything could happen. It's an unexistent
Yeah.
object.
I have
but I like
uh
being able to feel, like, even if it's not a good feeling, I like being able to experience different emotions.
Hmm.
Mm.
And being in a thinking that there's a place that exists that where you're just in a perfect state
Hmm.
doesn't sit well with me.
So
I don't
you'll
know.
No,
lose all your
It feels like you're
emotions.
not you.
Jonathan. Let
Even
me ask. Let me ask you. Oh, sorry. Go. You go, Cat.
even when you're sad, it's an experience,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree.
and it's even though you don't want to be sad, those experiences are important. I wouldn't lose it for anything.
Yeah, and that's kind of like my thing is like I don't want a place where everything just feels, I guess, happy. I don't know. I don't even know how to
like
explain it. I just
like
want to be able
done.
to experience new things.
Yeah.
I wanna ask something real quick, Jonathan. If so, with the theory that there's something after, I like to think of it sometimes as like a checkpoint. But once you get to the checkpoint and you're like with people that you used to know, like your loved ones, what if there was an option, like you can go back to Earth or whatever life form when you're ready? Like, do you like the idea of like going back when you're ready,
You
or
see, I
like,
actually I
yeah?
do like the idea, or I mean, Damien kind of introduced me to the show. Was the happy place, and
The good
I'm not
place.
gonna spoil it, but oh, good place.
What the fuck? No, I'm just playing. No, go ahead, go ahead.
But the conclusion that ended up going on in that show, just that's kind of what I would like.
Hmm.
It's hard without
What's the
spoilers. Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Yeah,
hard to
I
like.
can't say
You
spoilers.
gotta. Wait. Do you guys care if he spoils?
I don't
No.
care.
Okay, go for it.
So essentially, it was just there's an option if you want, like after you've experienced what you wanted to experience, you could just basically return as energy, but that's basically it. You've lived your life, you lived your end life.
So you kind of give back to the universe though, but as energy in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you get to say when you want to end it, like when you've had your experience that you've wanted.
Hmm.
But
That's
you
certainly
can't go back as a human.
a nice it's just like you
No.
see my point how people make ideas that are pleasant because
Yeah.
being having the ability to go back, that would be so nice, but it could also be bad, and that wouldn't be fun.
How could
Yeah.
it be bad?
I want to comment on real quick on like the perfect thing, like the whole perfect outline for like afterlife and stuff. I think a lot of the times we think of it like it's gonna be like you're always happy, you're never hungry. I feel like that's a lot of the times how we're described that the afterlife is gonna be like. But in my head, I think I've come to like develop this idea a little bit because of like different people that I listen to and what like happiness and like meaningful lives mean, and like how they're two different things. You could be happy or you could feel meaningful. But in like a perfect afterlife, let's say, I think it wouldn't be like you're never hungry, you're always happy, you're content. I think you have like optimal things that you can always do and feel like you're always progressing to something. I feel like that's like the perfect
Mhm.
place to be and feel like meaningful, like you're making a meaningful either difference in the world or at least in somebody's life. I think that's a
Mhm.
really cool, like perfect afterlife where you're always growing and
Contributing.
evolving. Yeah.
Now, a question to this is, what about people like EDP? What would happen to him? Would
Honest,
his mindset change? Because then it wouldn't be him.
honestly, like this isn't a fun answer at all because like what he did was fucking terrible.
Mhm.
But in like the perfect afterlife, I think even he would have people like him would have the ability to like change and really be reintegrated into like society or like the world
Mhm.
Yeah.
in like a really powerful, like really good way, in a way that like would better his life and everybody's life, because then we would get a good person back into the world or in the
Because the
afterlife or
idea,
whatever.
the idea of a punishment like a hell, it's not a fun one. Because it
Yeah.
makes like the idea of afterlife is fun because it presents something after life, but punishment makes you cautious of everything you do.
Mhm. I think that's one of my biggest criticisms of religion is the whole punishment idea. Is
Mhm.
just I feel like I don't know how to describe it,
I
but
think
just
there should be a deterrent from doing bad things, but it shouldn't be forever,
Eternal,
permanent.
yeah.
it
They're
shouldn't
like,
be
you're
eternal
fucked for
Like
real.
damnation.
when they're ever talking about hell, they're like, you're gonna go to hell forever.
Yeah, bro.
That's just
You're
no.
done skis. You cheated on the test once. You're dead. You're gone.
Hmm.
Rip. Yeah. It is
They
it
say
is
like
kind of intense.
you die over and over in hell,
That would be
Yeah, like it's
scary.
literally like as
like
a
in different
kid, you're
ways.
always told that it's like, bro, you're burning forever, you feel it, and it's like eternal. You like fall over and over again into a vat of lava. You're like,
Such a
damn, what the
scary idea.
What's
And then
crazy is that I've actually had a dream about like that like theory, and it's
really,
scary. Yeah,
about
it's
what?
really like I've had a dream about being in hell, dying like over and over, like being respawned, like a video
Jesus.
game,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
being killed in the most gruesome, thoughtful
the
ways.
even scarier thing is if whoever's doing this has full power, they could. Oh, after thousands of years, you wouldn't feel pain anymore, but they could redo it. That's just
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah, they could like
What are
revive your nerves.
But I, I do like discussing this though, even though most of the stuff said I will not consider as a belief. It's fun to
Mhm.
discuss.
Oh, it definitely
It's
is.
a deep concept.
Yeah.
Hmm. What you guys
Oh.
think about people who have similar experiences when they do things like shrooms, DMT, LSD? Do you think it means anything that people who don't know each other, haven't lived similar experience, still have similar trips, I guess?
Hmm.
I've
Uh,
actually watched a yeah, go cat.
uh, Can I say three things? One about this topic, and then two things I forgot to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one problem with me is I always have ideas, but it comes like a year after the conversation. So the first thing is with the trips and stuff. I'm more of a realist, and I think of things scientifically. I think shared experiences, normal things like drinking coffee and all that, leads to certain experiences when you're on a trip. If you do wild stuff all your life, like rob banks, then your trip's gonna be different from anyone else. But if you're a normal person, it's gonna be the same. That's
I see
my
what you
take on
mean.
that.
Yeah.
But damn, I forgot again. Wait, it's coming back.
Going
Uh,
back.
what was I gonna say? Never, no, y'all talk. I keep forgetting.
It's okay.
I can go.
From yeah, what
If
were
it
you gonna
comes
say?
back to you,
Yeah, when it comes back.
Do you guys think that like uh in terms of like everyone thinks about dying, right? Like at
Mhm.
one
Oh yeah,
point, like occasionally, it's not
Yeah.
a nice thought, but it's like it's our fate. And I like there's a saying, it's like when we're born, our curse is to die,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's
mhm.
so with like they say, you know, live life to the fullest and all that, you know, and that's just crazy to me. Like that's literally like we're all gonna experience it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very. Oh, can I remember.
Yeah, you go ahead, go. Yeah, you're good.
So when we were talking about like never having to eat like the perfect afterlife, the way I think it is people made this idea because over years and years, people got more food, were more happier. People got since people were working less, they had more experiences and enjoyed them, and they want more experiences. So we derive our what we want, like a perfectness, off of what we've experienced, such as more food.
Mhm.
That's all I got.
You mean just like the lack of struggle, like the perfectness of like
Yeah,
the surplus.
the reason why we believe perfectness to be never having to eat is because over advancements we're happy when we eat. We want, but the other thing is when you think about dopamine, when you think about like the afterlife, you want to be happy, but happiness is just dopamine. So would that be gone? Would we just be a thing? Another thing is very early on, we all wanted something to believe in, like Christianity. It helped. As we advanced, we got smarter, and we have complex brains now. And we can comprehend this stuff. So, it, it's getting scarier thinking about ideas like the afterlife.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the more you can conceptualize and like theorize about everything, you get like your theorize like your thoughts about everything can be way more complex than what it actually. A lot of the times, like we do that, like right, like
Mhm.
the things that we
And then
think
you,
are way more complicated or scary than the things that are actually.
and then you start
I
thinking about grim things.
I think this is one of the reasons why they say technology and just the amount of information that we have available is one of the reasons why there's a lot of people who are now depressed or have all these mental issues is because there's so much information that we have access to
Exactly.
that it's scary.
hmm And people that are depressed, they have a really bad time and stuff, but then they have so much time to think about things. It's miserable. It's demeaning,
Hmm.
sad.
Yeah, I think a lot of it also stems like if you were to compare someone, let's say us, where we have technology right at our fingertips versus someone who doesn't, they don't have these thoughts, and it doesn't like they can live a little bit a better life or have better thoughts that don't
But
not the intrusive thoughts.
then you also think, would they be happier because they don't have to conceptualize this stuff, or would they be sadder because they don't have events like going to the circus or something like that?
Hmm.
I think it depends, really.
It's like bliss is ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. We, people that don't live like that, they don't have these ideas and they aren't miserable, but at the same time, they don't have events that we have. Like, they don't go out to a store or something like that.
Yeah, they never buy the
So there's kind
hottest
of pros and
Gucci.
cons to us.
I would
The
definitely
newest
rather,
iPhone 15.
Yeah,
I'd rather
true.
deal with depression than have to do that because I like events and stuff. I like going places.
I mean, I guess this kind of counts as going places, but like when I was up in the mountains and there was like pretty much nothing to do besides look at shit,
Hmm.
it was kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah,
also did
it's a
kind of
break.
get to me when I like stared up to the sky, saw well, it was probably billions of stars, and just thought about everything as well.
Hmm. Ooh,
But that also could have been some other stuff.
I
But
think that stuff grounds us.
what is your idea on like meaningfulness? Like being 1 in 1,000,000,000. Because in my mind, it doesn't matter. I mean, how big
Elaborate.
you are, size, and everything like that.
it doesn't matter. But when your mind's not in the right place and you're thinking about everything, and then see billions of things like laid out in front of you in the night
Hmm.
sky, it's just it becomes overwhelming.
Hmm.
I think you can like always say like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just one in like a trillion or whatever. But
Hmm.
I like this. There was I don't remember if I heard this from Vsauce or if I heard this from somebody else. But I heard somewhere along the lines of like, everybody ever is a center of the universe. It just depends on like how you look at it. So when people say like you're not the center of the universe, like you literally are. You're like a special individual thing that will never happen ever again. In the exact same way.
That is
Yeah.
true. In your, it's not even perspective. In your brain or electrical activity, you are the only thing.
Mm. No. Yeah,
But
it's really cool.
I think it's another thing that's really cool to think about for me is thinking about how atoms have made us up. I mean, teeny tiny micro scopic objects made up us, made up our brains, and it's somehow working.
Yeah. All the
It's just
time.
it's such a crazy idea that like atoms came together to form such a complex person that can think.
Yeah.
It's just
I think
crazy.
regardless of whether you believe in a religion, spirituality, or not, you can't deny the fact that
Pretty amazing
life
we're
in
here.
general is just amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
out of the billions, trillions of stars and galaxies that there are, we exist.
It's pretty cash money, I'm not gonna lie.
Like this is the lottery.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like yeah.
Like we won.
Literally.
Because they say like there's a what is it 400 trillion chance that we become a human
Mhm.
Yeah.
It,
We did it.
or
with
one
the
one to
idea of
400.
reincarnation, I mean, it is crazy that we could have been a bacteria, but
Yeah, literally. It was more likely that we were atoms or bacterias or like just an empty space in between
I think
fingernails. Like, bro, what the
Damien,
fuck?
you can't be an atom.
Why not?
I
I
wonder.
think
I wonder if you get to choose like what you come back as. I really
That'd
wonder
be an
that.
interesting thought.
Like they
But
say, your spirit animal and all that. Sorry.
but do you think that you were born as a person, or you were the brain or an object of the body that like because if you think about the body, we're one person, but all of these different parts are working together.
Hmm.
We're not our body.
But
We're
aren't we?
Are we
We,
our
we do
brain?
control it. I mean, we don't have. The only reason why we
no.
can't fully control it is there's no
I
nerve
mean,
systems down there.
I don't mean like in the science sense. I mean like, I guess like spirituality, like our personality. That's what makes us. Like the person inside you that lives, like your energy, your soul. Like that's what
Mhm.
makes you. Your body is like, think of I don't know. This is a weird example, but like Stephen Hawking, right? When he had
Mm.
his like, when the disease took over his body, he still had personality left. Yeah, he
Yeah.
couldn't move or like show expressions, but like he still was able to, how do you say, uh, have
Good.
cognitive thoughts and through to be said through a computer, but still it was him, you know.
Hmm.
Um, so I mean it like in that sense, like our
Mm.
body, like to be alive and to experience things, we have to be in the physical world. So like
you're
the
thinking
only thing,
metaphysical.
yeah, the only things
Mhm.
that can experience life on here is a working body, right? Because if you're dead, you can't really experience it. So like
Mhm.
we're given these bodies. Because
Hmm.
like let's say you reach the checkpoint, right? You have an options to choose. Okay, yeah. Do you want to go to this life, that life, or maybe it's random? But maybe you see your life played out already, but when you go in, you have to experience it, so you can't really know anything. Or maybe it's vice versa. I don't know.
Hmm.
But I mean, in that sense.
Also, Damien, have you checked chat at all?
There's not too much movement. No. I mean, I'm checking periodically. But I'm dude, I'm loving the conversation. I do have to
Mhm.
leave in a little bit though.
Mm.
Okay.
I think
Not
you
at
should
all.
do a 24-hour stream.
True. I should just call out.
Yeah. See, just let's all call out.
He needs to pay for his iPhone 15.
Yeah, bro, that's true. Holy shit.
Just go work the corner.
Oh
True.
my
I'll probably
God.
make more money that way actually. Cuz it's tax-free, baby.
I do like the idea that we're bringing in like meta thought, we're bringing in consciousness, and we're bringing in science and religion into this conversation. It
Yeah.
makes it very interesting.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I like it.
metaphysics don't get discussed enough.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
That egg video that I told you guys about though, I think fucked me up really bad that day. It like
wanna
made me,
watch
because
it.
I had never thought about, I could put it in the Discord if you guys want, but I just never thought of that idea. And then just like the thought of me being everybody like weirded me out in a weird way, because I'm like, oh shit, like there are some people that I don't like, and if that's me, like that's another idea that I've come to like um in a weird different way that I learned a little earlier. Not necessarily that I am everybody, but that I could be anybody. In the sense of like, if presented with the right opportunities, I could be the wrong person, if that makes sense. Like the drug addict or the murderer or whatever was just in the right situations to where they wanted to do something super fucked up. And like, I think accepting the fact that you're not better than that person, you're just not in the same circumstances, was something
You could
that
have been that person.
you could have been that person if you really like were in those strange, just different situations. And who knows if you would have made even worse decisions because of, what was happening in their life. Like you could have very well been like way fucking worse, but you'll never know because it wasn't you.
Bruh, get the
Mhm.
fuck
A
off
lot
me.
of us, could have been in different people, but
Oh,
it's our first. It all stems from what family we're born in, what situations we're born in, what house environment we're born in. Because what makes us also is our past experiences.
mm, yeah, I agree.
The other thing is kind of like where Damon was going. I feel like was also if you experience the same situation as someone else, very likely that you would have been even worse than them,
Yeah,
just because of who you are.
they could have they could have dealt with it like in the best way they could, and it was like they were just in a fucked situation where, you know, it was super unfortunate what happened, but there was no like other way, and maybe you would have done way worse than them, but you'll never know. Yeah, that is like kind of terrifying sometimes to me, because like then that takes like the worst part of people, the people who do the worst shit, and you have to kind of accept that like you're no better than them. You just didn't have the same options or the same circumstances that they did, but that you're not actually morally that much better. You just lucked out kind of by not having to deal with it.
And I guess the other thing that's kind of sad too is if they were put in your shoes, maybe they would have been an even better person,
Yeah,
or they
maybe,
would have done more.
maybe. No,
Wow.
But again, that's something that we can never truly know.
true.
Do you think there are things that we're not meant to know?
Yeah,
I think I think there is, but as someone who wants to know as much as possible, I hope not.
What's one thing that you guys really want, but you know this is probably not possible in your lifetime? I'll go first. Being able to travel to different planets.
Different planets?
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
Like
a good
space, like I want to go out. I want to go see what's out there, dude. Like, cause like the planets that like NASA finds, they're so far away, dude. And like I love space and I love sci-fi. I'm like, it just kills me that I'm not gonna be able to go to
one
like
in your lifetime.
see
Yeah.
what other life looks like on other planets. Like, dude, it pains me.
I just
Yeah.
like discovering things.
Yeah, you guys go next. That's my take.
Uh, well, do you mean like on the bucket list or just things that aren't technologically possible?
It could be both.
Or something on my bucket list, which I will not do, is I kind of want to be in zero G, like space, because that'd be really fun. But based on technological, uh, hmm,
Like
I,
when they fly the plane up really high in the atmosphere and you're weightless.
mhm.
That's cool. I would do that.
What I want, which will never be achieved in my lifetime, one of two things is number one, true artificial intelligence, which means it's sentient, which will not be achieved. And
You don't
number
think?
two, it will not. I know it won't. And number two, the next technological advancement, like how there's computers, there's the wheel.
Oh,
I
the next
want.
generation.
I mean, you could see AI as it, but it's more like a tool. It's not as important as other things. I want to see the next advancement that changes everything.
Oh, I see what he
Mm.
means.
You mean yeah, the next like evolution of technology.
Like the
Hmm.
Yeah, because the
toaster.
wheel changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
The wheel like created cities basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like
But so did
revolutionized
cities.
everything.
Cities started people grouping up. People grouping up started
The aliens
technological
gave us the
advancements.
wheel.
Yeah, like
Confirmed.
Oh, here's a good question. Does war cause advancements in technology?
yeah,
Ooh.
probably.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I
it
said
forces us.
yes, but most people said no. They kept trying to tie in the human cost, but the
Ethics.
question is more about is it advancement?
Yeah.
And I said, well, yeah, it not only in the military, but like we went from having Spitfires to having jets, World War II.
Yeah.
Sure, there was loss of life, but it happened.
I
Yeah, I
guess
mean,
a better, or I guess another question you could ask is the advancement in technology worth the life loss?
mm,
Wait, what?
Definitely not. Actually,
Yeah, I don't.
it
Wait,
But
repeat.
is the advancement in technology worth the lives lost?
Oh,
I don't
definitely
know, because it could save
not.
so many. Like we're thinking about
I mean,
technological, but what
Yeah,
about like medical advancements?
yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was gonna
because
say. French for
in
the
what
other shit.
in World War One, Frank Husenberg or whatever it was invented a better way to get nitrogen, which involved him made crops actually harvestable. The question is, w- if he would have never done that, thousands of people would be dead because of not having enough food.
Mhm.
Uh, and although the invention of better nitrogen caused mustard gas and much more death, is it worth it? I would say it's worth it. What like in World War II, penicillin and different aid kits went up way more, and the U.S. started really doing healthcare more, which saved millions.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I don't know. It
It,
sucks to
it's really
say.
sad, but
Yeah.
have you
But the
guys
sad
seen?
thing,
Oppen-
advancements will only happen. Oh, sorry. Uh,
Or no, I was just gonna say, have you guys watched Oppenheimer? Because it kind of deals with that, like
Yeah.
that sort of
that's a
idea.
good movie.
I
I
liked it.
haven't
It
watched
was
it
fun.
yet.
Yeah, I'd say it's one of my top tens now because it's really good.
It's pretty good. Yep. I agree.
But uh oh, the only problem is small wars like America against Iran or like a power not as powerful. It won't work. It has to be two matching powers so that we have to advance to be able to beat them, which is sad
Yeah.
because that means a lot more lost life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Because pe- the thing is, people don't want to waste their lives working on technology. They want to be happy. If you have a specialized job like a doctor, you're happy in life. And through war is the only way it'll go quick, which is kind of sad to think about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
So it's kind of a I don't know what's the word I'm looking for or phrase.
Catch 22 or paradox.
No, maybe.
I think
It's
to
it's an
add on,
unfortunate thing
yeah.
that has to happen to advance more quickly.
Mhm.
Because is it possible that we would get to the same point without war? Yes, but will we
Yeah,
get to it as
it would take
quickly
thousands
with?
more years.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing.
The other thing to think about is it would have been inevitable. War is inevitable.
Mm-hmm. Is this why Fallout's one of your favorite games?
Yeah.
I do love that phrase.
I think if there was a
War
World
never
War
changed.
Three, yeah, the war never changes. I think if there was another World War Three, there can't really be a war. It would just be mad destruction due to the technological advancements we've gone to as a society, as a world. Because like basically our weapons are nuclear now, so it's like
Mhm.
a press of a button from all countries could just destroy the entire world.
Yeah.
So there's really no outcome. There's really no win-win situation. It's just genocide at that point.
That's so
So
weird.
have we gotten
Imagine.
to a point where if we go to war again, it's possible that's just gonna be the end?
So yeah, until like wait, one more thing, we really can't go to war because of that fact. If we're really
Mhm.
stupid enough, then yeah, it might happen. But like we've gone so advanced with the weapons, like yeah, if we do this, we could all die.
But
Yeah.
I,
I was literally gonna say, sorry, real quick. That like we've literally developed. It's like weird because you've developed weapons so powerful nobody could ever use them.
uh-huh.
Yeah, it kind of forces us to not go to war.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
it's so good nobody will ever use them because like yeah then there will be no land to rule. It'll just be gone. What the fuck?
Is that a good thing or a bad thing that we've gotten to this point, though?
It's a sad thing.
Yeah, probably kind of fucked.
It's a little bit of everything. To be
Kind of good
honest.
though because I mean like it's definitely a deterrent. Like nobody's gonna fuck around and like hit one of those. I
Well,
mean like
what
Fuck around
maybe
and
they
find
will.
out.
Yeah,
many
literally.
people believe that we should have nuclear bombs so that other people won't do stuff. That's stupid.
Mhm.
If we didn't have nuclear bombs, then there would be no fear. Other third world countries would not be in fear. But if there is a World War III, I really don't believe MAD will happen because the people are selfish. They want to save themselves. They're not going to blow everyone else up, unless if it was a country like Iran or countries like that that have nuclear weapons. They might use them in a war with each other. Which, since World War Africa might happen, that'd certainly be scary.
Yeah, I mean
I
possible.
just I don't think that we would nuke each other.
Hope not.
That's just pure stupidity.
Yeah, I mean you're just kind of committing stupid.
Man, stupid.
So
Dang,
it's
Damien, really got
unnecessary
this.
evil.
Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say, Ramen?
I was about to say, no, you really got this freaking staircase stuck in the wall here.
Bro, I don't know how I did that. I literally I was
Oh,
like
you literally did
washing.
that?
Yeah, because I was washing something and then all of a sudden it was there and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was trying to pick it up earlier and I was like, oh, did I do that?
Damn it, Damien.
I don't know how to get it unstuck. Because I try to push F and nothing works.
Yeah, it's stuck in there.
There should be a
First time I've
way.
seen- First time I've seen this. Oh, hello.
Well, we've on the course of religion and war. What's the next conversation we're on?
Metaphysics, religion, spirituality, science.
Y'all like pizza?
Yeah,
I like pizza.
it's mid.
Pineapple?
No.
Pineapple on pizza is good.
Actually, I'll eat it. Yeah, yeah. It is good.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
good.
Never
It's not
tried it,
that bad.
but I don't know why people hate on pineapple on pizza.
It's not like normal. Like it's not. It's definitely like a weird like what the fuck. But it's good. I like it.
What is your
It's all
opinion
about-
on French?
It's all about chocolate and
On
pizza.
what?
Anyways,
French? No, French.
French? What the fuck is that?
French
No,
fries?
the country.
Paris?
It's based. I don't know.
Wait, Rom, did you just say Paris?
Eh,
Paris is not a country.
Oh,
I don't know. It sounds made up, so it sounds base.
I'm just trolling.
What's your opinion on it? Do you like it?
I don't know enough about it to be honest.
Wait, I have a take. You guys know about all the crazy stuff, like all the wild animals that were going on out in Paris? I mean, France.
What? No.
Uh huh.
I've not heard
You don't
of
know
it.
about the riots? You haven't seen the
Oh yeah,
videos
yeah,
where
it does.
where the
Oh, yeah.
lions and tigers are out just roaming on the street?
Wait, for real? No, I have no idea what's
I'm not.
happening.
I'll send you a TikTok later, Damien. That's
Alright,
crazy.
that shit
Yeah.
crazy.
I think I mean, it ain't racism, but they're kind of snobby.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Isn't
what's your
that
opinion
like
on it?
their thing? Like to be snobby? Isn't that like
Yeah, but
a?
it's rude.
Is it? What's rude?
Well, being snobby. Imagine like someone's like
Oh yeah,
asking you
yeah, yeah.
something
No, it
like, "Wow,
is.
you don't know." But what's your opinion on Italy?
It's the
Pizza.
It's just
Pretty
good.
base.
It's just good.
good food.
But that Damien, you just said a hot take because Italy has just been reelected with the fascist leader.
Wow,
Literally,
that's a
the war.
mega base
You
then.
know, World War II,
Just kidding.
Italy. He's a part of the same party.
Well, Damien's actually a big supporter of Mussolini.
True.
What?
Yep. And Mao
Damn.
and Stalin, all of them. Yep.
Well, Italy has always had a big political problem because it's really retained its old government, which is not a good thing.
Just kidding though. I mean, truly, I don't know enough about any of this shit, so I have no real opinion. But democracy is based. We should get everybody on that shit. It's actually the best update to come to iOS. So
Don't
you
you
know.
think that democracy
What?
could also be changed a little bit to be better, or do you think it should stay the same?
Wait, say that one more time.
Don't you think democracy could be changed in any way to be better?
Oh, 100%. I think there should I think there should be a fusion of democracy and maybe socialism. I guess it would be. There's like
Damien
good.
confirmed
You mean like
socialist.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Except at the same time, you will look at these countries and they have like every system, like the right, the left, socialism, democracy, capitalism. They all have huge problems.
Yeah,
Don't you
100%.
think we would combine those problems? Like we would get free healthcare, the government would care about us, but at the same time, people would run the government. That would be great. But then we look at ideas in the right and the left, and problems in the right and the left, and there would be many of them.
Yeah, I guess this is like always taken into like I can't obviously the more people that come in the more complex the issues get and like the more hard it gets to answer these questions. But like in an ideal world, like we have people who aren't really like egotistical that
Hmm.
to the point to where like they would sacrifice people or like the betterment of people for individual gain, and that's just unfortunately how people work. And
Hmm.
we'd have people who could compromise without getting ego in the way of like, well, that's not my idea, so I don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And like see the good and see where people are coming from. Like ideally, we'd have people be like, oh yeah, I definitely see why you would want like free healthcare. It's not because you're lazy. It's because you don't want to be absolutely devastated every time you break your leg and like
Hmm.
you can't afford it. You can't afford a cast or like I went to the emergency room recently and I have insurance and it was still like $1,000. I'm like,
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
What?
But the way I see it, when I say everything has a cost, everything. I mean,
Yeah.
we look at science. Every reaction has to have an output, like an input.
Yeah.
So everything costs, and then we also think of healthcare. Well, there could be bad things in our system. The working class is providing for everything. So older people, younger people that get healthcare are not providing for it. So that's why healthcare increases. And then we also look at capitalism. Healthcare increases because they get more money, which goes into the economy. And there's just pros and cons.
Mhm.
I think, like I said, perfectality does not exist. So we could make a better society, but we have to ask ourselves, what would that be? Everyone's rich. Everyone has a good well-being. The government provides for everyone. What's the census? What's the good?
It's
Mm,
controlled.
But
I don't
then,
know.
wouldn't we have no choices?
well, like for example, I feel like there should be caps on certain things. Like, what's happening a lot in California and probably across the country, maybe, is that people are buying up land so fast
Mhm.
and being more of like it's becoming a lot more of like a renters type of economy where
Mhm.
you have a small number of people who own so much of the housing where they could then charge whatever the fuck they want, and that's how they're making like passive, quote unquote passive income. And I think that's like cool and like you should be able to do it, but should you be able to own, like I've seen people, and I don't know if this is true, but I've seen people online be like, I own 50,000 units or 10,000 units, and they're
Mhm.
all selling or they're all renting at like $1,000. I'm making X amount of money.
Mhm.
And like that's cool that you could do that, but like, bro, what about all the people who are like you're charging outrageous rent for, and you're driving up the price of rent for other people even around the neighborhood? Like that's not cool.
Mhm.
So there should be like a cap to like, all right, you're renting X amount of units. I think there should be like kind of a like, all right, chill, you know?
Mhm. But then we also have to think of other issues, such as when we think of this solution, let's just say a rich man is not paying someone enough. Well, you want to take his money and give it to that person.
Hmm.
But then he worked hard for that money. Even if he's already rich and he didn't do much for it, he still worked for it. But I mean, I guess I see what you mean, but it would be like having like what if we have that on toothbrushes for some reason? You could only have so many. It should be, instead of regulated by the government, it should be regulated by the market. Like how if there's not enough tangerines in the market, you aren't able to buy that many tangerines. But we do have a huge housing problem, like a giant housing problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
too expensive.
California and New York, the most expensive, and then in Florida, and other states, certain cities are very expensive, and certain are just not. I wonder what is the best solution.
I don't know.
People like in the 50s were able to like afford houses a lot cheaper now, like compared to today. Like it's almost impossible.
Hmm.
Like
Then,
3,000 rent is fucking insane.
then you also must think that housing today costs a lot more materials. We have new stuff, we have better walls. And then you
Yep.
also think about the fact that there's so many people nowadays that all the land's taken up. There's just so many factors.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that too.
ideally, the way that like scaling would typically work is that like you would, in a, in like most cases, the more you scale, the cheaper the materials get because you're buying them in so much more quantity. But also
Hmm.
the price of creating or manufacturing the materials become lower the more you scale. So ideally, the more people you would have buying houses or creating houses and stuff, the more you would have less expensive housing, not more expensive.
Hmm.
So I don't know, and it sucks because yeah, they've just like over time just gotten so much more expensive.
Hmm. So then that makes you think, is our system not good enough? But then you also think of capitalism, that's bad, right? People that make money are just making more money. But then at the same time, they're taking a step up to try capitalism and they're benefiting from it.
Hmm.
So many, like, it's really pick your poison. Like, now we've been in a capitalist democracy for so long, we start thinking of, well, what's bad about it? And we should think about those thoughts. But at the same time, we do have a lot of benefits that others don't. Like, we have the most powerful military because of it. We have the best technology because business owners have more leeway.
Yeah, that's true.
So, would you rather have our system of government or would you rather have, like, socialism?
I would definitely rather have ours, but like in a, I don't know. I would like to see what it would look like to have more
Socialism?
implemented like
And, but
socialistic. Yeah.
and also it depends on the case because to have our society, we have to have rich and we have to have the less rich that the rich are siphoning money out of. In a socialist, every socialist country, almost everybody's rich because only the rich move there. So you got to wonder, a lot of us wouldn't be able to be accepted into a socialist environment. There's too many of us. Like Switzerland, not Switzerland, other
Sweden.
countries and Sweden, eh, there's not that many people, and the average amount of people is rich or have a very good life. It's the economy matching with our systems. It's kind of complicated. Even I have a really hard time understanding it all. It's
Yeah.
just so many systems. You wonder which one's the best.
It's a crazy world.
It's
Very crazy.
absolutely brazy. Gentlemen, I have to dip.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this freaking thing because of the glitch.
Yeah,
It's
I
all good.
know.
Nah, we
Sorry,
can
I
stay
wasn't
with
able to
this.
get
Yeah.
on.
It's
Nah,
okay.
you're good, man. Not your fault. I'm sorry I
okay.
gotta leave so soon.
All right.
That's been a long
You
stream.
haven't
I'm
streamed
glad
for
it
quite a
done.
while, yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Hours,
2
2
hours.
hours.
Good stream.
Alrighty,
That was a
guys.
good stream.
I liked it a lot.
It was a great talk, guys. Can't lie.
Yeah, it really was.
I love these. I love these talks.
Me too.
Unofficial podcast type stream. It
Low
was fun.
key, low key.
Official podcast. It kind of felt like a podcast now that you say that.
It was really chill though. I liked it.
It's a gaming podcast.
I'm glad we picked that game tonight and just chilled out.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really
Because
fun.
we could have played the back rooms, but we would have never had this conversation. This is a
Yeah,
fun
that's true.
conversation.
We would have been like, "Ah, he's right behind me. Oh yeah, that theory is cool, guys."
Let's talk
We would have
about
never been talking about religion,
let's talk about religion and science while also being chased by a monster.
being terrified.
Sounds like the next Mr. Beast video. Alrighty. I appreciate you,
Alrighty,
all you guys being here.
appreciate you more.
I will see you guys very, very soon. I
Take
have
care,
to dip out.
guys.
Be safe, guys.
Alrighty. Goodbye,
Be
guys.
safe.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love y'all.
My God, guys, I have to pee so bad. Yo, those guys are so sick. I'm really glad they're able to make some time for me. Yo, I appreciate you guys. I don't know if you're watching. Thank you so much. To the 2 people watching here, thank you so much for coming, chilling, chatting. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to have like a just chat stream or just have like a chill stream. But I hope you liked it. I hope it's good, and I don't know. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I have to pee so bad. All right. Peace. Peace.